Hello, ladies. What's going on? Hey, Miss Sharon. Hey, Sunrose. Hey, Miss Tequila. Hey, BB. What's up, Lex? Hey, for real. How y'all doing? Hey, Simonia. Hey, Shay Brown. What's going on? Deflection at its finest, huh? Hey, Lala. What's up? So y'all don't think she filed any charges? Let me know. Hey, Michelle. Y'all don't think that girl went and filed charges like she should have went and filed charges? Yeah, hit the like button on the way in if you don't mind. Please and thank you. And you have to be subscribed if you want to join the chat here. You have to be subscribed to the channel. That's what we're doing here today. We're doing content today. That's what we're doing. And I'm watching my chat because I need to watch something. I have this system here and I'm about to operate it. Hey, 901, mommy, how you doing? Mm-hmm. What's going on? So y'all don't think that she actually went down there and filed any charges to make sure that nobody is actually really stalking and harassing her daughter? I'm gonna say this. This is a straight up PSA. Okay. Y'all know there's been a lot of foolery on this app because there's a lot of ignorant, childish, grown adults on here, right? They take it. They take this internet stuff for fun and games. They like to play games. So you don't think she did, Michelle? Hey, Nikki. What you say, Miss Sharon? My mom is a burden. My light bill is $1,000. And I'm moving from my home and I bought. Okay, I didn't hear the part where she said that she was moving. Hey, Sabrina. Hey, Nisha. I didn't see the part where she said she was moving. However, I did see the picture with the U-Haul or whatever. But if that is what she's doing, because we already know that Chrissy comes with certain things every year or whatever the case may be. But I'm gonna say that if you feel like somebody is stalking and harassing your minor child, it's best that you make sure that you file charges against that grown person. Okay, because no grown individual should take it upon themselves to go follow any minor child that's not a minor child, that's a relative or a minor child that's theirs. I think that that's very creepy. I think that that's very weird for grown individuals to create accounts to go and troll a 16-year-old or even befriend a 16-year-old just to see what she's doing so they can come and out her mother for any type of reason, even if that's what your reason is for being. No one in this chat that has children would like for their children to be trolled. You would call the police or you would make sure that that person has no air supply ever again after messing with your children. So I would hope that everybody's on the same accord when it comes to children should not be harassed. Children should not be stalked or bullied because what somebody feel their mother is doing or what she isn't doing or what she's subjecting the kids to or not. If your sole goal is not to get help for that child because you feel like that child actually really needs help, then there's no really need for you to be thinking that in your bright mind that it's okay for grown adults to go follow a child on social media. That is pedo behavior. I don't care how you look at it. I have never ever been in any chats where anybody has ever been exposed because this channel is not an exposed channel. And I don't get off on finding people's background to expose them or keeping up with people's background to expose them to get y'all to come over here. Y'all have never seen me off of any chats where any of this stuff has been done, whether it has been done to someone that I don't like, that I have gotten into. If I had a situation with them, I have never been in any chat where someone has been exposed. I have never been a part of no Discord or none of that type of weird ass shit that's been going on this internet. Because I don't get down like that. There's certain things that I do not agree with. So if you have not seen me in attendance of certain things, it's because I don't agree with certain things. So if I don't agree, I'm not going to drop down because I'm not no follow the leader type of bitch. I am the leader, bitch. So I don't follow around in packs of what people do, what people choose to do in their spare time and how they choose to get down and whatever they choose to expose on their channels is their business. But if you think for a second that trolling minor children is what's up, it's not on no level. Hey, Miss Renette. But if you're going to troll some children, be ready for yours to get trolled as well. Because some people are going to not play with you the way that you play on this internet because people are thinking that this shit is for shit and giggles. I have no understanding. We can say, well, why this? Well, why that? Are you saying that it's still okay for her to come on here and have to worry about her child being harassed and stalked because she should have went to the police first? She says she did. That's why the title says, did Chrissy file charges? Because she says she went and filed charges. That's why she came on here and did the whole live that she did, because she said she went and filed charges. So that's the answer to your question, Ms. Vaughn. She said she did. She said that yesterday. She said she went and filed charges on her in the beginning of the live. That's what she said. Okay. So that's why I'm asking, is she serious? Because this is not nothing to play with. See, these females get on this internet playing these little childish ass games, right? But it's not going to be so fun. And it's not going to be so cool when the minors that are their relatives get that same treatment, right? It's a lot of things that she should have, could have done, but that still does not change the fact that there's grown-ass people going over there, whether it be public or not. See, and this is that bullshit, because she can be public, right? But there's certain things that's not supposed to be used because it's public for malicious intent. Can't nobody in this chat say that they done seen Cadence on YouTube, have you? So if you haven't seen Cadence on YouTube, why was Cadence brought to YouTube if her mama wasn't the one to bring her over here? Why do people think that it's okay for these bitches to get on here and feel like exposing people for content, for y'all's entertainment is what's up? Because I know for a fact, if the content becomes you, you're going to have a problem. If the content becomes you and your family, you will have an issue with that. And you're going to deal with it accordingly as to how you see fit, whether it be lawfully or unlawfully, correct? No minor child should be stalked or harassed because of anything. I don't care what Chrissy should have done, what she should have did this, or what she should have not done. Like I said, no minor child should be harassed, period. Okay? If you feel like children should be harassed, then you need to move around from out my chat, for real, seriously. And I mean that with every bit of me. Just because people don't like a certain individual, don't give them the right to feel like they could do certain things to that person. Does not mean that their information should be exposed or they should be stalked or harassed for y'all's entertainment, like I said. Y'all's entertainment should be people's backgrounds being exposed or people's minor children's profiles being public on a site or on a platform where their parents did not bring them. Cadence have not been on here. Cadence is wherever she is, so that's where Cadence should have stayed. I don't know where y'all confused somebody taking up for a minor, taking up for her mama. I don't know where y'all get that. I don't know where y'all get that shit fucked up or confused. The situation with the minor is different from her mother. Let's be very clear. Because she's 16. If you wouldn't want your child or children to become content, why do y'all feel like, or why do people feel like Cadence should be content? Because of what Chrissy is or what Chrissy isn't doing. Let's just put it like this. There can be a pastor that have a house full of kids. His ass can be gay. And his daughters could be whores. And his sons could be hustlers. Right? They could be all of those things. And people will still go to the church house and still praise and still tithe to those people. It's hypocritical shit. And the reason why I say that is because it really does not matter if a person has a good father or a good mother. That child could still turn out to be whatever they choose to be, however they are influenced by. It does not have to necessarily be the person. It does not necessarily have to be just the mother herself. It could be the mother and the other influences that are influencing her. Y'all are saying that it's just Chrissy's fault, right? So I guess nobody has teenagers, right? Or nobody was teenagers once upon a time to be able to say that they were once wild and free. Just because your mama may raise you a certain way, don't mean that you're going to go out and be that way. Or just because, let's just be clear, you got wild kids that were raised by excellent parents and they chose to be wild. They chose to go run with a crowd, but they wasn't raised that way. Their mom was raised up in the church. Their mom was made them go to church. Exactly. Children should not be content or exposed, period, for no reason. For nobody's entertainment. My kids is not finna be nobody's entertainment. Bitch, I would press charges. I see that I'm gonna have to move a little bit different around these here streets. Because it's certain shit that I just can't fuck with. Don't get it confused of me trying to ride Chrissy's nut, because Chrissy and I, we don't have nothing going and never will we ever. Trust me. Oh, trust me. It ain't gonna never fucking happen. And Chrissy know the fuck why. From the first time I came to fuck out in the Dark Chronicles, let's not go there because we're not finna go there. We're finna stay right the fuck here on topic. No minor children should be exposed for content. I don't give a fuck who's doing it. So let's just be fucking clear about this selective ass outrage, because you ain't never seen me off in no chats where people's kids were being exposed or talked about in any type of way. Whether I got it when Jenny was out here doing the shit that she was doing to Storm's son, I was over there flagging that bitch. In the midst of me getting into it with Storm, because I'm a motherfucking mother, bitch, first before I'm anything else. And when you flag somebody, the flag is still there, bitch. I got the proof. I was over there flagging that bitch. She was doing the fucking most with that woman's son. And people was over there laughing at that shit. They thought that shit was fucking funny. I didn't give a fuck what our friction was. He's a fucking minor child. You understand me? Anytime that anybody's children were being talked about, your ass got flagged. I flagged you. Oh, yes, I did. Because, bitch, I know if your kids was front and center on a platter, oh, you would have an issue with that shit. don't tolerate that bullshit. Because, bitch, I'm not finna play about mine. It's been plenty exposery. Oh, I'm going to find this on this person. Oh, they going to go in private discords and shit. Motherfuckers dropping shit in private discords and shit. People's information, sharing it. Motherfuckers coming through fake ass troll pages, dropping them. Nobody's going to convince me that Cadence should be harassed and stalked and she's a fucking minor. I don't give a shit what Chrissy's her ass is doing. I don't care how much of an eye you think she should be keeping on her. She can't be with that girl 24/7, and y'all know that shit, right? So Chrissy is not the only influence for Cadence. She sure the fuck is not. She is 16. She is 16. She is growing into a young lady. She's trying to find out who the hell she is. Just like y'all once upon a time. Maybe her mother is not a good role model for her. No, the hell she is not, because her mama done seen her have baby after baby after baby after baby. And she had to be the one to take care of every one of those babies that Chrissy had. She had to be the permanent ass babysitter. So if y'all seen that girl say shit like, oh, I can't wait until I'm 18, I'm moving out, I would be saying the same damn shit. Y'all over there saying, oh, now she's Chrissy's karma. But what if you're a good mother to your daughter? Your daughter's just a fast-ass little girl because she done met some fast-ass little girls. Then what you gonna say? Oh, I did the best I could to take care of my daughter. Right? So what the fuck is we talking about? What are we doing? What are we doing here? Chrissy is definitely to blame of Cadence's behavior in some way, shape, or form. She plays a part off in it, but she is not solely 100% the blame for whatever that little girl is. And then y'all be forgetting. Y'all know what type of times we living in these days? Or have y'all forgotten? The type of times and shit that we living in these days, these kids be doing all types of shit. And their parents be allowing them to do it and be doing it with them. So what the fuck I look like knowing that I'm at one day have teenage boys and sit up here and say some bullshit like that? Oh, it's totally my fault. No, because you know what? Those kids can be influenced by other people because they are. That's why they go to school for 8 hours. They are around other teeth. They are around other adults, other kids, and all types of shit. Exactly. That's creepy, ain't it, Aquarius? How would you feel if somebody went and found your child's profile just to bring it to some other platform that is that another platform to expose what she's doing over there? She's 16. She's listening to raunchy ass lyrics and songs and shit. I don't know if people have forgotten, but ain't nobody on walking this earth perfect at all. They're not. They're not. She's trying to find her way. She's around people. She's around these little kids that's being influenced by imperfect ass people that's influencing their little brain cells, that's causing them to be and wanting to act like certain things. It's the type of music that they be listening to. It's the type of people that they be hanging around with. It's the type of shit that their parents be subjecting them to. That all plays a part as into a child misbehaving. You can be the very best parent that you can be. Like I said, it could be a preacher. You could be a preacher's child. Some of the preachers and the pastor kids be the worst, be the worst, promiscuous and some more type of kids because they were sheltered in the house. So once they got old enough to run wild and run free, you know, they got wild and got free. You understand what I'm saying? So you can't basically say just because a child is doing certain things that they doing that is solely the parents' fault, because no, it's not. Because my parents ain't never been to jail. My parents ain't never smoked no weed. They ain't never drank no liquor. Ain't never been to no jailhouse, no prison, no nothing like that. My daddy ain't never been no gangbanger, no pimp, no drug dealer, no shit like that. My mama was never a whore, a slut, or no shit like that. She sure wasn't. But when I got out, when I was a young girl, I was wild. Not around here fucking wild and being free like that, but I was a wild child. I was out here fighting. That's what I was doing. I was out here fighting. I was indeed my mama's problem. I am the middle child. I am the middle daughter. I am the one in my family. I am her. So yeah, growing up, I had but that it wasn't a reflection of how my parents raised me. It was what I was. It was what I was around when I went to school. The shit that I was around, the kids that I was around. You know, you have to understand. These kids have to go be around other kids, and you don't know how their households is ran. So you don't know what type of behavior that those kids are displaying around your kids for your kids to pick up on other kids' behaviors and bring them home. I'm just saying. Chrissy plays a part in Cadis's shit, but that does not mean that you go over there and find where her shit is and go stalk her shit and pretend to be a minor child. That's some shit that you do need to go to jail for. That's some shit, some charges need to be filed on. Because Kylie Rose got to be Caden's age one day. Oh, yes, you do, Mariah. Kylie Rose got to get 16 one day. You don't know if she going to be a little slut when she be 16 or not, right? So for you to go on here and speak the way that you spoke and then take your scary ass over there and delete all of the shit that you deleted off of your channel and say that YouTube took your channel and then gave it back to you, girl, you changed the name and erased all the evidence. That's why I record your ass and put you over here. Miss Carmination. So you deleted all of that shit, right? I thought you stood on what you said. First of all, community guidelines. You cannot post any curse words in your titles. That is a community guideline strike. So a scary asshole is going to do exactly what she knows she can to get herself struck, even if it's YouTube that strikes her channel for community guidelines, for going against them. YouTube is not going to take your channel and give it back to you all in a millisecond. That type of shit don't happen overnight. It sure does not. If they gonna take your shit is gonna be taken. And as many as times as you done came on here and said that channel done got struck out, how many times you done got strike, you should be struck out by now. Yesterday should have been your way on out the door. So let's just keep it real. Your scary ass went over there and deleted all of your content because you scary as shit. And she told you that she filed charges. That address, that 401, that's your shit, or your mama's, or whoever is close in there. It doesn't matter if who served, just as long as somebody is served and they are connected to you, my dear. That's all that matters. Just as long as the word gets around that somebody's looking for you and it's the police, that's all that matters. And then they say that you work at this hospital. So let me find out that you work in some type of medical records. Let me find out that you are some type of receptionist. I will call that hospital and call human resources, Mariah, and let them know that they have an employee that could potentially be using their database for malicious intent. See, you bitches like to play these little childish ass games, right? Stalking minors is not ever the thing to do. I think that that's very pedo-ish. Your child has to get Cadence's age. She sure does. She can go right. She can go to jail. You know, she would most definitely be going to jail if she's doing anything of a sort for violating HIPAA violation, because that is a HIPAA violation indeed. Okay. So be careful what you say off in your little Discord, ma'am. All right. Be careful what's being said off in these Discords regarding minors. Period. Uh-huh. Because anybody that makes any type of little small threats and you think that the shit is funny because you think you're entertaining your people over there, I want you to know I'm not gonna let shit slide. Nothing is gonna slide over here. So y'all are gonna see me probably behind the screen a lot because I have some business to handle. Okay, I really do. Because about Tristan and Jalen, what's not supposed to happen is the shit that's been going on. I'm not playing none of those games. I'm not. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's what I'm not going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play this video, this live that she did yesterday. Okay. I just wanted to make myself perfectly clear as to what it is and what it ain't. I don't condone any type of bullshit when it comes to exposing people's backgrounds and bullshit like that, because I know that everybody in this world has a past that can be exposed. Nobody is better than the other. Nobody is perfect. Then nobody on this earth is perfect. We all are sinners. You could say you're a saint if you want to, whatever. So therefore, we all are sinners, and we may not sin in the same way, but a sin is a sin. I don't care how small or how big it is. It all equals the same. Period. No child should be ever stalked by grown women. Because like I said, if it had been my niece, when I tell you that I'm not playing, I'm not playing. That little trip that I made the other day with my camera off because these fools thought that I was going to have the camera on. Honey, you don't know what was going on or what I had going on or who I had sitting there waiting. I could have had the police sitting there waiting. You have no idea because I'm no fucking fool, right? Correct. Let me tell you something, Mariah. You sit up here and you talk about how you have these morals and these high standards and how you such a more classier bitch than the bitches you talk about, but yet you get your silly cockeyed ass on here and you start trouble and you start these issues with these people because for some reason you feel like you are that bitch when you are just a dumb bitch with a crooked ass eye in your face. If you were so top tier, you would be farther than where you are, my dear. And don't say you done got struck out because you have no proof to prove anything. I'll put that on Kylie, bitch. That little stuttering shit that you did. How does one get on here and expose a minor child and then get on here and try to talk like she have some fucking sense? So when Chrissy said, I think that something is really wrong with her, you ain't lying. Something is really wrong with her. But she gonna think something is wrong with me when I call human resources at that hospital and ask and see who I can talk to. Because I know all about hospitals, Mariah. I most definitely do. Yes, ma'am, I do. I know all about them. I sure do, ma'am. So let me find out that either your mama worked there or you work there. It's mainly for you. Because what the fuck do your mama have to do with it? Just like what Cadence had to do with Chrissy getting on here, saying what the fuck she said when she made the statement, I have to keep an eye on my daughter. I would hope y'all are keeping eyes on y'all's daughters too if they're minors. So that just put a light bulb to click in your mind to just go find what she's been doing. And then having the nerve to say that she's doing all of these actual things that you cannot even prove. But if somebody speaks actually about your daughter in such a way, then you want to say that that's what they're doing to you. I don't think so. If kids is off limits, then kids is off limits. If you don't want your child and your children to be spoken of or about, then it's best that you keep your mouth closed. Period. Because the same way that you sit up here talking about Cadence, just wait until somebody find out when Kylie Rose is of age and they decide that they want to get on her and exploit her the way you done exploited Cadence. And when y'all speak on this shit when it comes to Flo, y'all all ran together. So cut the shit. I mean, that's just self-explanatory right there. Period. I said what the fuck I said. So you can't get on here and talk about a Flo and how Flo was doing this and how she was doing that because y'all all was in discourse with each other at one point in time. Back with the T2, Mariah. Let's be very motherfucking clear, bitch. So refrain from the statement because the statement means absolutely not a bitch ass thing to me. Let me tell you, Mariah, I am very much aware that there's no friends on this internet shit. You understand me? That's why I ride solo dolo by myself because there's no way in hell that I'm going to put my trust in people that I don't motherfucking know. That's why you don't have anything that you can pull up as far as no type of conversations behind no scenes, no emails, no fucking private discourse. And bitch, I damn sure ain't typing on no forum because bitch, I don't want arthritis. I knew you would pop up. There you are. Interesting. So, like I said, Flo, they always like to throw you out. What's up with that? Is there anything that you would like to tell me or the people in my audience? Because for the life of me, I just have absolutely no understanding as to why your name is always thrown about in this world when it has something to do with me. I mean, I just have a real question here because it seems as if, like, I'm going to say this. If you bitches feel like y'all have anything that Flo has or that Flo has said or Flo said that she is going to expose when it comes to me, then how come y'all have not took y'all silly asses over there to y'all's channels to let that be known instead of always bringing her name up when we are going back and forth? What's up with that? I mean, inquiring minds would like to know at this point because see, I don't like playing games. I'm not a game player unless I'm back there playing Miami Vice or some shit. That's pretty much it. Oh, there she go. Check this out. She over there talking to me, and I'm not talking to her. I'm talking to Alexa. Anyways, it's a lot of this bullshit that be going on around here. And I'm just trying to figure some things out because I got people coming up into my comment section. And every time they come into my comment section, if me and this cocked out ass bitch is getting into it with each other, she always finds some type of reason to say, or they'll say something about you, Flo. What's up, Crystal? So I'm just trying to figure something out. I mean, I just don't know. She has all the information she needs. Well, good. Hopefully she utilizes it because nobody will be stalking my kids at all. I don't give a fuck who it is. And that's just that on that. I'm not playing none of those games. So this is a PSA, and this is to whoever the fuck it may concern. Don't think that y'all be so slick with these troll pages and shit. Because when y'all come through in my chat, I can verify y'all too. Period. And all I would have to do is send What I will do, don't get shit twisted or fucked up, because you don't know me, nor do you know my life, and you don't know what I will be able to obtain when it comes to well, Crystal, if she don't file anything, then that will be solely on her. I don't give a shit. That's her child, not mine. But when it comes to mine, I'm filing. Period. What's up, G Night? Okay. Because see, motherfuckers is coming over here trolling and shit. And I see that I'm gonna have to double down on a lot of shit. That means that I'm gonna have to work my system here all over again. So if you come into this chat, I'm telling you right now, it's best that you enter this chat very enter at your own risk. That's all I'm telling you. Because this camera's not coming on. Because I see that I might have to run some machines, baby. And this is not what we finna do. I promise you that. Because see, people like to use certain things for content, but what's not supposed to happen here is this shit right here. That's what's gonna happen. So yeah. They act like my coochie juice is going to keep them alive. They took all of my channels, girl. I don't know what their issues is. Whatever their issues is, those issues will be addressed accordingly moving forward. Okay? And I put that on Kylie Rose. Straight up. And I'm not playing no games. So don't mind if you don't see me on camera for, I'll just probably flick my camera on because I'm going to be doing some moving around. Most definitely. Yep. I will be moving around. So I would make sure that locations will not be disclosed as to where I may be moving around to. And I'm going to just leave it right there. So moving forward, there will be content over here. And whoever decides to make themselves a part of the content, you will be content too. I have something to live for. You know that? I love my boys. The only thing that I would die for is them. The only thing that I'm willing to get put in handcuffs for is them. You damn right. Hey, Lucy over there, right? You say you got a husband. So you said, why would my husband allow me? My husband does not allow me to do a bitch ass thing. Let me tell you something. Because for one, bitch, I'm not with my husband. Let's be clear. That's where you fucked up and that's where you wrong. I'm a grown ass 37-year-old woman. And the man that I'm with, that's the father of my children, he's not going to ever allow me or have me out here looking stupid or allow myself to look stupid. My baby's father, my man, he knows that I play chess and not checkers, bitch. That's why y'all didn't see me go nowhere, did you? You didn't see me do anything. You heard me say I did. Oh, and I did go somewhere. Most definitely. I did go over there. Most definitely. I did all of that. But I didn't give you any threats, did I? And you did not know what kind of car that I would be pulling up in, even if you had the police sitting there, or even if your cocked ass eye was standing outside. That's why I told you it wouldn't be best for you to be standing outside because, bitch, I don't know who told you anything about somebody fighting. Don't let that go over that glass ass eye in your face, bitch. Okay? I never said anything about fighting, Mariah. I never said anything about you and I actually seeing each other. You would have saw me. I would have saw you. You wouldn't have never saw me coming. Bitch, that's called the element of surprise. You understand what I'm saying? Period. Okay? And Mariah, if there's just something that you don't know about that location over there, ma'am, but since you are a big top-notch exposer, bitch, I'm going to let you continue to keep doing your job that you are failing tremendously at. Because, bitch, you can't conjure up nothing, can you? I didn't think so. So, Mariah, If only you knew. If only you knew. But you don't. So I'm going to just leave it at that. Period. She be picking for content. She need to go pick for another eye. She need to go bob and weave like they do for apples for a new eye so that she can see straight. So that she know that stalking and harassing minors is not ever a thing to do. I don't give a fuck who's doing it. So I ain't never been with nobody stalking nobody. I ain't never been with nobody's jobs being called. I ain't never been in attendance or anybody's chats when those things were taking place because you ain't never seen me on this motherfucker do it. But let me tell you something. I tell you that I don't get down like that, but don't get shit twisted or fucked up. If you come this way and play those type of games with me, I'm telling you that I am going to grab the joystick, depending on what it may be, and I am going to become player number 2, and bitch, I'm going to win, like I said. Period. That's all I'm saying. You know, people can't stop what they didn't start, and that's all there is to it. Mariah went over there and deleted everything off of her channel because she does not want to get in trouble. She's scared. Okay. So she came back with all of her content deleted or on private. And she said that YouTube took her channel and then decided that, oh, you didn't do anything bad, even though she had in her title, this bitch, this stupid hoe. I mean, she's never been monetized. So she really don't know the rules to this game as to how things are really going and how they really, work around here. So for idiots that's over there off of her chat, that's hanging off to her every word, YouTube didn't do a bitch ass thing to that channel over there. She did. She never was struck. She was the one taking her channel down. Nobody else. Oh, I got the audio too. I sure do. Amongst other things, Flo. I most definitely do. So she could delete all she wants to. That's why I said this is for my insurance. So when I tell you to enter at your own risk when you come over here, that's why I have these scrolling right where you can see them. I have my chat scrolling in 3 different places. And I'm about to pull up a 4th one, okay? Because there's something else that I need to see. This shit is crazy. You going to Arkansas in October? Oh, you going to go up there? Oh, okay. Well, Mariah's over there deleting shit. So I hope that if Chrissy was so serious about filing charges, that you actually really filed them. But Chrissy, you know what? That's that scare tactic shit that y'all been using for many years. And that's why people are still doing the same bullshit that they doing, because you ain't made none of these bitches no example, Chrissy. That's why. Have none of y'all made any of them examples. So that's why the shit keeps happening, because y'all keep coming on here with this fake ass, oh, I'm going to go file charges type shit, and don't really go file them. If a mother really give a fuck about her kids and she's really trying to protect where she lay her head and where her kids lay their heads, she will most definitely go file motherfucking charges, and she can't go and find that bitch. You understand what I'm saying? There's no way in hell I'm gonna do the scare tactics. Oh, I filed charges, but I know that I didn't file none. I'm not gonna make my child feel like I'm about to protect her, but not protect her. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, Chrissy, if you didn't go file charges, bitch, shame on you. Because Kaden should feel like you are going to protect her, especially if you're saying what you're saying. As far as you saying they're stalking, harassing, and bullying her, bitch. Nobody will be stalking, harassing, and bullying out a bitch ass thing when it comes to my minor child or children. Sure the fuck would not. No, ma'am. No. It'd be funny if I was the type of bitch and did what I said I was going to do. I'm going to go find some of your little slut-ass cousins and bring them over here and see how they mamas like for they daughters to be over here. They will feel the same way about me bringing their daughters over here, about the same way Chrissy feel about you bringing Cadence over here to prove a point that she's a fucking bad mom. Like we don't clearly see that already. The fuck? As far as her decision making. Not her not loving her, but as far as her decision making with all of these men that Cadence done had to see, of course Cadence is going to be wild due to Chrissy's promiscuous behavior. Oh, the course of years of her being born in this world. Of course she's going to be some way because of Chrissy. But that's not the only reason why she's the way that she is. So cut the bullshit. Period. The fuck, she's 16. In this crazy ass motherfucking world that we live in, you got some kids that are really adults, and you got some adults that are really motherfucking kids. So please don't act like we live in a really great world or some shit, because we don't. We live in this is hell on earth. The fuck? These little girls don't have Anita Baker, Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, and shit to look up to. You know who they got to look up to? Sexy Red. The fuck? Us, Ice Spice. All of them. Because just about every rapper out there, they overly sexualize themselves in order to, because you know what they say, that sells, right? Ain't that sad? So they selling it to your children. And your children are listening to it. And your children are not only wanting to be like their mama. How y'all know that she aspired to be like Christy and she ain't inspired to be like some like Sexy Red or some shit? Or like Chris Shine Rock or some shit like that. Or one of the baddies like Kaylin wants to be. We know that Jasmine ain't no goddamn baddie. So what the fuck? Shit. Girl. I'm just saying. So here we go.
But like, as far as the mom comments and like, oh, you don't care about your mom.
Let's go. Here we go. Let's do this right now. And Mariah, since she's so fucking papered up and you think that motherfuckers that don't, just because I don't tell you what the fuck I do or don't do, don't mean I don't do shit, bitch. And just because you have in your mind, bitch, because your sisters on government assistance and shit, selling pussy, don't mean that everybody and their mama is doing the same thing, bitch. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Maybe that imaginary ass man that you say you have over there, because let me tell you something. While you talking about what my man shouldn't allow me to do, if he cared about me and all of that bullshit you was talking out your crooked ass eye, bitch, why the fuck do your man allow you to come over here and go expose people's backgrounds and shit and top monitors and shit like that like a fucking pedo, bitch? Let's talk about it. I mean, let's just be very clear. Why is that? Stupid ass bitch. And check this out. If y'all come in here, I already know how the fuck y'all get down. That's why I'm going to make sure I watch my shit. Make sure when you come off in here that you don't say no off the wall shit to where when I pull this the fuck up, that I have to pull this the fuck down. Because even comments that scroll across your goddamn channel, that's why sometimes I don't pull them up, can get you struck. So be careful with what you say in my chat. Especially if you know it can get me struck. Now, I'm about to play what Chrissy said. What man what? Flo. All right, I'm about to play this.
Depop has no selling fees. Depop has no selling fees. Sell your clothes and keep more of the money you make.
I don't know. You gotta go ask her, because she said she got a whole husband. That's what she be telling them over there. She lives in a White House with a picket fence with a dog and shit. That's what she sells. That's what she's over there selling people through her crooked ass eye. If you have such a good husband, like I said, he wouldn't allow you to be on here being exposing minors and being very Edo Alish. Yeah, that type shit. He wouldn't allow you to be on here doing that type shit. Especially, oh, I forgot that child that's yours is not his. My bad.
Okay, guys. So quickly, I'm just going to say this really fast.
Talking about men being around kids. Let's talk about welfare whores. But we got sisters that are welfare whores. Oh, I seen the picture. I got it. Including the spot where her sister is.
Like really, really quickly.
Hey, Miss Grable.
As usual, I'm in a situation where people are trying to target my family, really my kid. And so
well, why say your family if it's just your kid?
I know who is doing it for the most part.
Why you didn't say her name? Because you didn't file charges, Chrissy. Let's go.
And I just filed a police report because, bitch, one thing
she filed a police report. You heard her?
Is harass my daughter, send her threatening messages on social media.
Girl, how far is Colorado to Arkansas, girl? Because I would listen.
On social media, sharing my daughter.
Let me see.
Who's a minor, sharing her social media handles and accounts.
She was going in and out. Her service was kind of bad.
And at this point, hold on a second. One second. Okay, sorry. I don't know.
Y'all know what?
Why it's going in.
Chrissy is monitoring that girl's thing. She see what her daughter is doing. She know all about what Cadence is doing. That's exactly why she don't want what Cadence is doing to come over here. So she's monitoring it. She knows what Cadence is over there doing. She knows all about what Cadence is over there doing. She's monitoring it. Why you think Chrissy came on here in the first place? I know Chrissy's little game. We're going to get off into it. We're going to go all the way off there. Chrissy knows all about Cadence's social media. Chrissy has been allowing her daughter to be a grown-ass woman. That's why Chrissy is having these issues. That plays a part in why the influences that she's been influenced by and why she's such a go along to get along. It's because she does see the things, and not only that, she's a built-in babysitter. So you know what? Kids become rebellious when they already know. Kids become rebellious when they already know that they are the ones that you have to count on as far as babysitters and shit like that. So they start doing shit to get on your fucking nerves, start talking shit to you because they already know when you want to go run out with your boyfriend that they're going to be your babysitter. So it's a lot of reasons why Chrissy could be doing this and that, but I'm gonna tell you why Chrissy got on here yesterday. The reason why Chrissy got on here yesterday is because she did not want nobody to see what Cadence was doing because she's already aware. That's why she came on here. Did she really file charges? I don't believe that she did because there's been tactics over the years that they all said that they were going to file charges and charges have never been filed. That's exactly why they keep experiencing what they're experiencing, period. Who said you care, Ms. Graver? What you talking about? What I mean, like, what are we doing? Who said that you don't care personally? What are you talking about? I don't. Well, if you don't care personally, Miss Graver, that's fine. But some people seem to care. I mean, a lot of people seem to care. That's why they seem to be going over there making pages so they can befriend her daughter.
Why it's going in and out, but I was thinking maybe it's because of, well, obviously I'm driving, but maybe it's also because I have my Bluetooth on. So y'all let me know if that's better at all.
Oh, I don't care about her either. I care about Cadence though.
Okay, great.
I don't care about how Chrissy feel. I don't care about how nobody feel about how I feel about people stalking minors and shit like that. I have my opinion and everybody has theirs or whatever the case may be. Whether she gives a fuck or don't give a fuck. The bottom line is that I'm making here is that no grown ass women should go follow minors to prove no point about a mother being this or about a mother being that, because have it being somebody's granddaughter or your daughter or any of a sort. Oh no, I know you're not talking about my content. I know you said you didn't care about Chrissy. You made yourself plain and clear as to what you said. You don't care about Chrissy. I know what you were saying, Miss Grable. Please let's not miscommunicate, okay? Let's not miscommunicate. I know what you said. You said exactly what you meant. You don't care about Chrissy, and I know you don't. I don't give a fuck about Chrissy, Miss Grable, to be honest with you. But I do care when I see that minor children are being harassed and stalked, and their handles, like her mama said, are being brought from one platform to another or whatever. But she don't give a fuck, like you said. You want to know why, Miss Grable? Because I just explained that to you about 5-10 minutes ago. Y'all say that she should be able to monitor their girl's platform. She's been monitoring. She knows exactly what types of stuff that Cadence is into. She didn't want nobody over here on YouTube to know that Cadence was over there doing that shit. So that's really why she came over here, to let it be known. She didn't want to go too far. So she didn't want no more handles to come over here. Let's just be clear. Because Cadence is probably over there being a wild ass child over there on them damn social medias that she got. So she wanted to make sure that she beat whoever else to the punch before they decided to go ahead and unload any more clips. So that's why she went over there and told her people, if you see anybody speaking against Cadence or any type of way, please report their channels or whatever the case may be, So, let me just go ahead and let this play, because Homegirl was over there talking shit. And I just want to do this commentary so we don't get nothing misunderstood. I'm riding for the minor situation. I don't give a fuck about Chrissy's situation because she's old enough to know better, but she doesn't know better. So basically, Chrissy is still a kid raising kids, even though she has 9 of them. You follow me? Because anybody that goes get a car that can't fit all of their kids that they have, something's wrong with them. Okay? Especially if you're around here splurging in a Tesla that I guess you rented, because there's no way in hell you went and got a Tesla, knowing that you have 9 children, like I said. If there's an emergency and you have to abruptly leave the house, there's no way for all of your kids to fit. And let you tell it, you ain't getting no help from none of your baby daddy. So how? So Chrissy, are you gonna be getting on here? Because it is about that time for you to move again. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna tell you like this: until you decide to get on here and let that be the situation, then that's when I'll touch on that. The topic at hand is minors. She do. Melody, indeed. She knows her daughter's doing stuff she ain't got no business doing. And that's why she here up and got on here yesterday, because she was just like, oh, hell no. I know what the fuck she got going on. She know exactly that Cadence is wild. She knows she's wild. That's why she was like, oh, no, you done uploaded one video. You ain't finna be able to upload no more, so leave it alone. Because, remember the last time when she was saying that people were saying that she was over there on some social media sites and that she wanted to off herself or some type of shit, and Chrissy came on here laughing, and girl, that whole shit was a funky ass. When she came on here with that damn black and gray wig on her head, sitting outside with them damn shades on her face. She's not Miss Grable. That little girl thinks she grown because she been having help raise. Girl, I'm telling you, Desi, that's exactly what it is. And I bet she rebellious and she be talking back to Chrissy and shit because she knows she's Chrissy built-in babysitter. So she like, I don't give a shit. You know you gonna need me to watch your kids for you. So whatever. Giving that girl hell, girl. Giving that girl hell. I mean, like, let's just be clear. Like I said, you can come from a parents that ain't never showed you nothing but a nice life. And you can go there out there and be wild. I was a wild child. I was a tomboy. I was out there fighting, not fucking. That's what I was doing. I was out there fighting, and I wasn't out there fighting pig fights. People was fucking with me. So, honey, I'm not listening here. I'm not fit to, especially when I was in school. All of this shit that I'm talking about, the fights and shit's in school. I probably had about a couple of fights since I've been grown. I ain't just out here fighting motherfuckers. What's up, Desi? I ain't just out here just fighting people. But I ain't finna let nobody come and invade my space and think I'm not gonna knock the shit out of them either. Now, let's just be clear. Because that's definitely gonna happen. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, all of that fighting shit that I did was in school. Hell yeah, I didn't try it at school. So if you try me, you just gotta try it back, honey. Yeah. Your kids, your mama and daddy don't have to be the reason why you out here acting a damn fool. There's plenty of boys that there was a guy that I dated, as a matter of fact, in high school. He had a good mother. I mean, an excellent mother. Got him everything that he wanted. Had him in a nice house in a nice neighborhood, honey. But he chose to be a roughneck. He chose to be that. He wasn't raised up around that. He was the man that he was raised by wasn't like that either. What's up, Token? But that's just a lifestyle he chose to live. And then he became he was a gang member and some more shit. And as we motherfuckers speak, in trouble right the fuck now. And got a shitload of kids. Enough, anyways. Shit. I'm just saying, like, I mean, it really, I mean, you have to understand these kids is around here being wild because we didn't have social media when we were growing up. We had outside. So these kids is getting a hold to a lot of shit that they seeing online. You don't know who they looking up to. I doubt that Kaden looks up to Chrissy. I'm sorry. I don't mean that. I said what I said. I doubt she looks up to her mama. Let's be clear. I heard the little waunchy ass song that she was over there dancing to and stuff like that. But Chrissy is well aware of her daughter's behavior, just like a woman is well aware if she got a cheating ass man. You know when your daughter is being sneaky and being fast and doing shit that she shouldn't be doing. Some kids are they are. So we can't blame nobody's parenting for not nothing. You have mothers that pray over their kids. My mother prays over me. Was I brought up in church? No, I was not. I was not. Me or any of my siblings were raised up in church. We were not. We were not. So different houses, different people have different backgrounds, and different people parent different ways, period. And kids are all different. So all kids have to be parent different too. She has 9. I'm sure that Cadence isn't the only child that she has to worry about, but Cadence' ass is hot in the pants. Put on birth control, Chrissy. That's for your best bet. If you see it really sit up there and saying, like you sat there and lied about filing those charges, you ain't filed no charges. I know you lied about that. That's why my title says that, because I know you lied. You ain't filed shit. Your whole point of coming over here yesterday is because you don't want nobody to see what Cadence is over there doing, because you know what she's doing, because you done already made it clear that you got to keep an eye on her. So really and truly, what did y'all expose? She had already let it be known that she had to keep an eye on the girl. So apparently she doing shit she ain't got no business to be doing. So really and truly, that really was no surprise. We already was told from her that she got to keep an eye on her because she's little Chrissy Jr. Put that girl on birth control. For real. If you don't really want her to be pregnant at a young age, like you say that she don't want her to be, or whatever the case may be, then put her on birth control. If you seem to not be able to control her because you don't allow her to slip away from you, because you don't allow her to be too grown, because she feels like she's grown, because she done raised your kids for you. So y'all really have more of a sister relationship than y'all have of a mother and daughter relationship. And that's where you have fucked up. And that's why you have to watch Cadence. Not only that, God bless this baby. You said that she's a follower, dude. That's the worst thing. I'm about to cry. Boy, that's the worst thing. Because that means that she can be easily influenced by little boys and stuff. Chrissy, please get her. It's different from the times when we grew up when we was 15. Y'all know that these times is, oh my God, I'm about to cry. These times are totally different. Jesus Christ. I just hope and pray to God, Cadence. Listen, sweetheart. Live your life and be a little girl. Be a little girl. Be a little girl. Please don't waste your life as a child waiting to be so grown. Because once you get grown, you're going to be wasting all of your grown adult years wishing that you was a kid again. Please. I beg of you. If your mama don't tell you this shit, girl, please don't get pregnant. Babies are a blessing to those that can take care of them and those that are mature to take care of them. Sometimes when the harder you try to not want your kids to follow into your footsteps, they might just start stumping in your footsteps. Okay. So everybody knew that Chrissy's behavior and actions was going to play a part in Cadence's behavior. So don't act like this shit is a fucking surprise, because it's not a surprise to me. I just pray to God that she is able to get a hold of herself. Because the day and times that we living in with all of these STDs and stuff out of here, Cadence, please. And please, if she's smoking weed, and you know that, Chrissy, I don't know what you got to do or what you need to do. But if you don't really want your daughter to go down no type of path or no type of phone call, like that time where she went and didn't know how to find her way home, the boy left the girl, all types of shit is just playing in my mind. She is a very, 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 very pretty girl. She's very beautiful. She is. I don't know what you got to do. I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell none of y'all bitches what to do. All I do is get on here and give you the message, and you don't have to take it or leave it. I don't give a shit. I don't get on here and try to convince y'all to run y'all's lives the way I want y'all to run y'all's lives. Y'all can run it the way y'all want to. And the consequences that you have to deal with in the long run is just what you're going to have to deal with. You know, and that's just that on that. You know what I'm saying? You can instill things into your kids. You can speak life into your kids. You can make sure that your kids have the best self-esteem, and they'll still find a way to do a 360 spin, and find something else to get off into. Yeah, you can instill anything into your kids. But that does not mean that they're going to do what you want them to do. You can teach your kids and give them a lifestyle that you know that they need and know that they deserve, and they still go outside and find somebody on the other side of town that their friends' parents didn't instill anything off of them, and they get all of that from their friends and bring it right on home. And that's just that on that. So you can raise a child however you want to. You can bring a child up however you want to. You can pray over a child every single day. But once they walk out that door, it doesn't matter what you instill in a child. That does not mean that they're not going to behave in a way that you didn't raise them. Because my parents did the same thing to me, and I still went out and got in trouble. So that's what I'm saying. So values and all of those things go hand in hand. That goes into exposing people on the internet as well. People that were not raised to do those type of things wouldn't come to the internet and expose minors, people's backgrounds, people's living situations, people's addresses, little kids' profiles on other social medias. So yeah, you can instill something in a child, and they still gonna do what the fuck they want to do. Yeah. So that's just that on that. Nobody can control what a child does or what their adult children do once they step outside or once they go somewhere else. Because you have to understand, you are responsible for your child while your child is in your care. And you also have to understand that the people that they are around when they're not there are, well, then, I mean, the people that are having them have to stop that. I mean, it's the women that's having these babies, knowing that they're babies themselves, trying to raise children when they're still children themselves. So that has a lot to do with that as well. You have people that have parents that didn't teach them shit or didn't tell them shit. So they had to learn from the streets. They were self-taught. They self-taught themselves, and they learned from the streets. Okay. So everybody's background is different. Everybody's parents were different. Everybody's upbringing is different. Some things that you may feel the child may have, they may lack in a lot of different areas because the parents lacked, because their parents didn't teach them shit. So if these women would start taking pride in themselves and start loving themselves more and stop laying on their backs, having all of these babies with these nothing ass men, then they wouldn't have to worry about the situations that they put themselves in. It takes two to tangle. And she spoke about accountability. And for the life of me, I thought that shit was funny because she doesn't want to take accountability for certain things. She wants people to hold her up on a pedestal and she also compared herself to Beyonce. I guess you can't compare yourself to Beyonce because you're never on the internet, and she is never on the internet either. Y'all say that this is her internet. I told y'all yesterday, it's so funny because we never see her do any type of interviews. You want to know why? Because she does not want to answer any questions that she does just not want to answer. So you'll never see her do any interviews. So I never understood how people call this Beyonce's internet when the bitch is never on it. I mean, let's just be very clear. She pops out when she wants to. Other than that, she's behind the doors with her little business ass relationship with Jay-Z, which is Sean. And that's just that on that. So she compared herself to Beyonce, and I thought that was real funny because I wouldn't compare myself to her at all. She's nothing to compare yourself to. I mean, at all. I would not look up to nothing that's like that. I mean, what type of role model is she? Let's be clear. That's what she said, honey. She said, I'm like Beyonce to you bitches. And I said, oh, really? Huh? Beyonce ain't shit to me but Beyonce. The fuck? She ain't shit to me but Beyonce. Y'all better stop idolizing these motherfuckers that's just walking around here normal just like you. That's entertainers. Girl, please. The fuck? She said, y'all act like I'm Beyonce. I said, oh, really? That's how you feel? Because, girl, I strongly disagree. I would hope not, because that shit is very weird. It sure is. But I seen over there in your Discord that you told Chrissy that she was off in your Discord saying that she was going to make fake accounts to communicate with Chrissy's daughter. Is that true? And I believe back when you were 16, since I'm older than you, there was no social media, just like there wasn't no social media for me. So, yeah, times were very different back then. Sure was. But, yeah, I seen your comment over there. So, you had somebody in your Discord worried about somebody that was a minor that's 16 and said they were going to create accounts to go over there and befriend her. Is that true? Because up on arrival, when she said that shit, that bitch would have been kicked out of my motherfucking Discord. So yeah, I seen that comment over there. So she really did create accounts to go over there to Cadence. Shit. And was she posting those things off in your Discord?
So here's my thing. You know, I have gone through so much on social media, and that's a conversation for another day.
I mean, I'm just asking.
Where I draw the line,
I seen that over there in her comment section. Was that you or was that a troll?
A child, embarrass a child, or stalk a child, or bully a child. This goes for my kids or anybody else's kids. That shit makes me angry because she does not deserve that. If I'm the hoe, if I'm a bad mom, if I'm this, if I am that, that's fine.
That's the thing right there too, Roz.
That's your opinion. That is okay. I don't care what people may think, but at the end of the day, it's not her fault. She's just a kid. She doesn't deserve to be threatened. She doesn't deserve to be harassed. She doesn't deserve for her social media handles to be exposed to the internet. She does not deserve to be stalked. People trying to follow her. We've caught somebody trying to follow her the other day. I told you people are trying to do some weird shit right now. And I know who it is for the most part, like I said, and I'm sick of this hoe. You know, she's a child. She's a kid. Come after me. Come for me. I'm an adult.
You didn't answer the question though, Flo. Is that what she was doing?
My child, though?
I don't know where the deadbeat comments come in from. I asked you, was she in your Discord telling you that she was going to create profiles to go befriend Cadence? That's what I asked. She sure did, Aquarius. That's what I asked you, Flo. I asked you, was that you over there in the comment section? I don't know where the deadbeat comment came from or whatever, and the welfare comment came from. But I asked you, was Mariah in your Discord, like you said, saying that she was going to create profiles to befriend Cadence in order to see what she was doing so that she can bring it back to your Discord or to hers? Or did she bring something back to your Discord? That's what I asked.
Deserve to have to go through that. You know, it's not fair to her. She didn't do anything to anybody, and she's just a kid being a kid. And so I have come on here to say, if you guys see anybody posting videos talking about Cadence in any way, shape, or form, report those videos, report those channels until they are gone, because that is bullying, it is harassment. And these bitches think that they can get away with it because it's the internet. And some bitches don't even care because, you know, they just don't care. They have nothing to lose, I guess. I don't know. But I feel like
I heard her say it. I've heard her say it.
To stalk, bully, and harass a child. This is not the first time
Token,
somebody has tried to do this.
That's exactly what they would do if she filed charges. But Christy ain't filed no charges though, Token. So that's why it keeps getting done.
To Cadence, and she doesn't deserve that, you know.
No, and what she's saying is, Flo, is that if that's what she said that she was doing, Flo, in your Discord, that your Discord could be bought up and your Discord can be used as evidence because you said that she was coming off into your Discord saying that she was going to make fake accounts to go befriend Cadence. So basically what she's saying is, Token, is that your Discord can be brought up on charges. No, you may not be, but if somebody is in your Discord doing it, then they'll say that you're doing it too, basically. It'll be like a guilty by association type of situation thing. Right, Token? You can see it happening this year? Okay, Token. So, yeah. Let me play this.
You know, and I would just, like I said, if you guys see something, say something. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to send me the videos because I'm already fully aware. But like, if you come across anything, and I'm not even saying go search it out. I'm just saying report it, because I don't have, you know. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold
on. Y'all, she was going in and out, so. You seen it happen? Oh, it can happen. That's for sure. I mean, if any type of illegal activities are doing in Discords and somebody decide to go file some type of charges or whatever, and that could be used as evidence, that Discord could be, that Discord holder and the Discord could be brought up on charges if you are allowing people to come, especially if you are allowing that person to come off in there to drop information on a minor and y'all have shared information back and forth. So I would just hope that she didn't have no information to where she can come back and say, well, I have information to where she also said that she was going to make an account and she was also going to do the same damn thing. Either way, either way, they're going to feel like that whole situation is tied into a guilty situation by association. So discourse can be brought up as evidence, especially if she's saying that she's going to create what's false? Enlighten me. First of all, we're not talking about no Discord, but however, the Discord personal items, what did it say? You can't file charges using a Discord if no one has proof it. Also, is against YouTube policy to ask people, what did it say? To tag, hey, the truth, what's up? Tell me, what did it say? What you say? Flag another channel so that doesn't make sense. You can't file charges using a Discord if no one has proof. It's also against YouTube policy to ask people to flag another channel, so that doesn't make sense. No, it doesn't. But I wouldn't give a shit if it's against YouTube policies or not to tell somebody to go report a channel if it pertains to my children's information being on it. So I wouldn't care. But as far as a Discord, like you said, unless there's proof that's able to be proven that there was something dropped in there from a minor child, then nothing can be brought against the Discord. But if there's a Discord, if Chrissy can be able to prove that there's a Discord where her child or children being discussed off in there, people saying that they're going to go create fake accounts to go troll her daughter, that indeed can be used as evidence within whatever it is that they're trying to bring up or whatever or whatnot. Grown people engaging in children is just wrong. Hate her mama all day, but the child is innocent. And that is the truth. Let's be clear. Okay. They don't even know what Discord is or what is in my Discord. Well, you know what, Flo? I really don't care. I really don't give a fuck, to be honest, about the Discord situation. All I know is that I'm going to say this and I'm going to stand on that shit. If anybody that's grown as fuck creating fucking profiles to go fucking harass and stalk a goddamn minor, something is motherfucking wrong with you. And that's to whomever the fuck is doing shit like that. I don't give a fuck who did or who didn't do it or whatever the case may be. If you gonna sit up there and be a grown ass woman and go create an account to go and go and see what a fucking minor is doing that's not your damn minor, not any of your relatives' minors, then something is motherfucking wrong with you. And if a Discord is being used for malicious intent, that Discord can be brought up. If y'all are in a Discord with one another and motherfuckers is talking about, I'm going to create a motherfucking account to go troll somebody's goddamn daughter in there in your Discord, and Chrissy say, I have the Discord because I was in the Discord. I recorded the Discord and I want this Discord to be pulled up, or I want to use this. It can definitely be used. Most definitely. Certain shit that can't be used for malicious intent, period. And I'm gonna stand on that shit. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel about that shit. Ain't no bitch gonna come nowhere near me and tell me they gonna create a motherfucking account to go troll a fucking minor. And I'm gonna be cool with that shit. That bitch would have been kicked the fuck out up on that fucking comment right there. That's all I'm saying. And I'm gonna stand on that shit. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel about that shit. I'm a motherfucking mother first, and I said what the fuck I said. That shit is weird. Oh yeah, she's most definitely deflecting, but I'm not gonna speak no eviction until I know there is one. I don't give a fuck about no picture being snapped nowhere. She could have a U-Haul in front of her house all day long. We don't know if that U-Haul. Listen, over here from now on, not from now. I only trust my information and my information only. I don't give a fuck where it's coming from, because people can go here and go there, and I really don't understand. But anyways, it don't fucking matter. People could go here and go there and pull all of this different type of information. I don't got no motherfucking time for that shit. I really don't. I think a lot of this shit is a bunch of bullshit, is what I think. I'm going to stand on what the fuck I believe in. I don't give a fuck who gets mad about it. I don't give a fuck. No bitch is going to come and tell me no weird ass shit like that. And I'm just saying. She gets evicted every year. She does. But from now on, I'm only going to believe what I know. I'm only going to go off on what the fuck I see. I seen the photo with the U-Haul in front of their house. I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know what it's about, and I don't give a fuck, because you're right. She is not stable to save her life. She ain't never been stable. She's been unstable this whole fucking entire time. of those kids been on this earth. She ain't never kept no place for those kids to stay. It's always been about me, and what's best for me. That's why Cadence don't know who the fuck she is, or is gonna have a hard time finding out who she is, because she's done moved so many fucking times to where, I mean, damn, every time that I'm able to get close to somebody, befriend somebody, or whatever the case may be, I'm not ever able to do that shit, because we always got to pack and move, because you ain't got your shit together. And you can't keep your shit together. Cadence is fucking tired of being the mama of that motherfucking house. So if she feels like she grown, it's because Chrissy made her grown. Chrissy made that girl grow up fast. How many of y'all had to raise y'all siblings? If you ain't never had to raise your siblings, thank God my mother and father didn't make my sister raise me and the rest of us. That shit takes a toll on a child. She's selfish as fuck, dude. It's all about her and what she feels is best for her at the time, because it's best for her pockets. But she's not thinking about the relationships that these kids is getting into with people that are fond of them. Sometimes it's hard for kids to make friends, and this bitch is moving every 5 seconds and shit, because she can't pay her rent, because she running around here having people thinking that she got it like that, because she ain't living in her means. She get on her referrals and shit, thinking that she really is Beyonce and shit. Meanwhile, where that $1,000 light bill come from? I know Chrissy didn't go file no charges. I know she didn't. She didn't go file shit. She ain't going to go file charges. She's not going to do not a damn thing as far as filing. She ain't filing not nothing. She got on here because she's embarrassed by what she knows that her daughter's over there doing. I know why she came over here. Oh, well, people are allowed to have their opinions. I mean, it is what it is, Flo. And that's just that on that. I mean, professionals or whatever, whoever's supposed to be professionals. I mean, people have their opinions about the whole situation there. Period. So it is what it is. So, yeah. I think people should have their opinions and be very opinionated. When they see something, they should say something, especially when it regards a minor, because grown-ass women should never feel like it's cool or okay to target minors just to try to prove a point about a mother being a piss-poor mother. Because had it been your child being stalked and harassed, I swear to God, you're going to go file some charges, or you'll be talking about doing something to somebody up on arrival. So we're going to just leave that right there. And people are still going to have their opinions. And the bitch should have been reported then when she said what the fuck she said. Being a whole pedo, I'm going to create a fake account so I can go troll Cadence.
Disorder. And I feel like she has a personality or disassociation sort of disorder, or something's going on with her. I feel like she might have a mind of a 10-year-old, and so maybe she thinks that someone would do this on somebody's behalf. And even if that was the case,
she's broke on say,
if that was the case, was the case, you're an adult. You do not
hold on, let me see something
shit like that. So
I got like five. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 devices in front of me. Hold on. Shit. I got 5 devices in front of me. Hold on just a second. Using the word stalked, exaggerating Chrissy's one. You know how she do. Chrissy done got on. How many times have Chrissy done came on here and used that word, harassed, stalked? She didn't seem like the truth. Let me put you up there, girl. She didn't seem like she was being harassed and stalked when she was on here talking shit yesterday. That girl was talking shit. Oh, yeah, she was talking shit. She sure was, honey. She got a little bit beside herself. And she didn't sound like no concerned mother talking about her daughter being harassed either. Because when you say, listen, when y'all get on her saying that y'all being harassed and stuff, why don't y'all show that shit to document? Because the first thing people are going to say, well, how come you didn't go to the police? How come you didn't go and tell them? Why are you on here telling us? Why, like on some real shit? I filed charges. Girl, what? How you went and filed charges that fast? You should have been able to show us paperwork. You should have been, when you was in that car, Chrissy, you should have been able to show us that you had went and filed charges, girl. When you said I went and filed charges, because, girl, the shit had just happened. So you mean to tell me you went and filed charges that quick? I mean, did you now? Girl, I would have showed paperwork like, bitch, your name is on this paperwork because you're not going to be fucking with my daughter. It was just more of a scare tactic, like leave her alone type shit. Oh, girl, that's pretty much what it was. Girl, let me find out. Girl, this is the cooking one or is this the other one? Girl, let me find out you took that shit down. Girl, let me find out. Oh, I see why. Oh, this restricted. Girl, I got that shit restricted over there. That's why I'm not able to get on there. I was like, how come I'm not able to get on here? Because I got it restricted to where they can't watch that type of stuff. I was wondering. I'm on the wrong tablets, honey. Oh, let me go get here. Hold on. I'm on the wrong damn tablets. All right, let me see. Who is this? Cadence, because of where at home she fears that she will speak her truth on. So that's there. She will. And she is. Who is this that said this? Who is this? Who is this that's talking? Hey, Miss Grable. Yes, no, she is Miss Grable. I think she is going to. I think she gonna tell it. I think she gonna tell some stuff. I think she really is. I think Cadence is going to get really upset one day. She's going to get really mad at her mother, and she's going to take to her social media, and she's going to air her mama out. I think she really is going to. I think Miss Grable, I think she's tired of her mama shit. I mean, she's fed up. I mean, I've never experienced having to take care of my siblings or nothing like that, but I know people that did have to, and I know that takes a toll on a person. That make a person not even want to have their own damn kids. You know what I'm saying? Chrissy saw how much her ex-friend collected. She sure did, and she jumped right on that bandwagon and was like, let me get on her and beg too. I told y'all she was coming. She was destined to come. It was only a matter of time, girl. It was only a matter of time. Then she gonna get on her and say, well, I don't get on her and beg nobody for nothing. So basically, I guess since she don't get on her and do it all the time, it's okay for her to do it now. Girl, no, it's not ever a good time because you was just running around with a man just in July. So what are we doing here? We just got in September. So if you can run around with a man and take spontaneous trips and shit to make yourself happy, I wouldn't blame Cadence either. As a matter of fact, she needs to go ahead and let it out and get it off her chest. Because one thing I don't want to happen is for that baby to get into a place to where she gets depressed and she gets, you know what I'm saying, Miss Grable. I don't know if you remember back then. I think you said you did remember when she was saying, like, people were saying that she was on a social whatever thing, and she was saying all kind of weird stuff about her mama said it. That's what the hell am I talking about? It's on her damn channel. Her mom was saying that she was those whatever the things she was doing on some social media. She came on here and talked about it. So this is not the first time she's came on here and talked about Cadence and social media type shit. You know, but she need to stop getting on here playing games because, honey, she ain't in need of nothing. Chrissy is not in need of not a bitch ass thing. She just wants y'all to give her that money. And from what I was seeing, people that were saying in my comment section that oxygen tanks do not run your bill up to no damn $1,000 because for one, they know you have to have that in order to survive and live. So they normally give you discounts. Oh, Miss Psych Babe, Miss Victoria was over there. They normally because she has to be on oxygen 24/7. So she gets some type of discount or some type of program that she goes through in order for her to be able to keep her oxygen tank on for a certain amount of time. So Chrissy's over there really putting it on thick, wanting somebody to feel sorry for her. The icing was, the cherry on top was, my mama's sick and I'm taking care of her. So that was, and then the whole sliding the cadence in, I have to watch her. We have to watch all of our children that are minors. So you're no different. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to watch my boys when they get her age. Okay. And they might give me hell and give me the blues. My day is coming too. Okay. For us that don't have teenagers, Chrissy, our days is coming as well. And people might have something to say about how their behavior is or whatever the case may be. Regardless whether, because autism is just autism, bitch. That's just exactly what the fuck it is. But that does not mean that there could be other things, because there's high functioning autistic people and there's people that can function in many other different type of ways. But that does not mean that they cannot become violent or some other type shit or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So until I actually get in the shoes of being a parent with a teenager, then I can't say what somebody is experiencing with their teenager as of right now, because I don't have any. I just know that I once was one. And my choices and the decisions that I made didn't have shit to do with my mama or my daddy at all. They didn't have shit to do with my mama or my daddy. They had all to do with the influences of the people that I was around. Hold on, y'all. Let me send this text. Let me see. Thing 3. What time is it? Oh, damn. Okay. I'm questioning, wondering if Chrissy's mom is actually there. She lies a lot. So we don't know if Cassie is there or not. And we don't know it. I'm saying show proof. Why do you want just people to believe what you say? Especially if you coming on here begging and shit. If you coming on here begging, then why don't you feel like you should be obligated to show people proof as to what you're saying out your mouth? You know, it makes no sense to me. I can get on here and tell you that I have a $5,000 bill, and I hope you don't believe that shit. And if I do, and if I do have a $5,000 bill, then you should be like, well, you better figure out how you gonna pay it, because how did it get that far? Because I don't know nobody that have a $1,000 bill that it ain't got cut off. How are you allowing that bill to be $1,000 and it ain't got cut off yet? It should be cut off. I think it's a medical form. Yes, it is. I know it is. Token, where you at? Where you go? Yeah, it's a medical form. So I know she full of shit. They ain't gonna allow nobody to have to run their electricity up for somebody having to have a machine in order for them. Because girl, then everybody and their mom be paying $1,000 bills if they own oxygen tanks. And I know for a damn fact my grandpa wasn't paying no damn $1,000 electric bill before he died, because he damn sure was on one. When he went home for what you call that shit, you know, hospice, you know. Because he didn't want to pass in the hospital, so he passed in his home. He was on one. I know good and damn well that bill went over there on damn $1,000 now. Come on now. I know it wasn't. He had to be on an oxygen tank. He smoked his lungs out. He used to smoke a lot of cigars. He was a cigar smoker. So, honey, he had to be on that oxygen tank. And I know good and damn well the electric bill over there wasn't no skyrocketing high like that now. That's a bunch of bullshit. I know that. I know we would need to do some type of petition if it is, if people having to pay $1,000 in order for them to live. How the fuck is they paying $1,000 in electricity and they have to worry about paying hospital visits and shit like that too? Oh, hell no. We would have to come together about that. We would have to do something about that. That's a bunch of bullshit. So I know she over there lying. You ain't been paying your bills. You've been taking your money running around. You one of those chicks that take your rent money and spend it up and then think that you're going to collect it before the rent time comes. You one of them. Girl, I ain't never played with my rent like that, bitch. I wish the fuck I would. No, ma'am. Oh, hell no. No, ma'am. No, my bills is going to get paid, bitch. We ain't finna be out on our ass talking about some homeless type shit. No, we ain't homeless for shit. We got a home. Shit, I would give a fuck if it had less in it, but we got a home. That's for sure. That shit's crazy to me. This girl probably is about to move, but I was about to say I thought she owned a house, but I ain't finna say I thought she owned shit, because I know she didn't. I knew she didn't. It's just sad that it comes to this every single time. And you know what's so cold? Chrissy has not mentioned shit about that boyfriend she was running around with. Why not? Chrissy, how come you ain't said nothing about your boyfriend? Not one time did you mention Bae being there for you. But Bae, you could talk about Bae taking you on these spontaneous trips and shit. But you can't mention Bae when you in time of need and you stressed, depressed and shit. And you need somebody to talk to. You didn't think that you should go talk to your boyfriend, because evidently you ain't been talking to me. If you had to come and tell us all your business or whatever the case may be, because girl, like I told you, we ain't heard from you. And then the first time we hear from you, you want to come out with your hand out, talking about my mama this and I'm in need of that. Oh, my light bill 2,000. I could have heard something about some 2,000, y'all. I ain't lying. Didn't she say something about 2,000? Girl, you can't make this shit up. I don't know what the hell's going on with this shit, but listen here. I'm trying to get this shit to play. I don't know what's up with these new what you call it? These new ads that they done start placing off in here. Let me see. Oh, this is his shit, honey. So let me get out of here. Let me see what's going on. This thing got stuck in some more shit. All right, here we go. That's why Chrissy always speak in her car because she don't want her. Yeah, exactly, Miss Grable. She don't want her kids to hear her lie and correct her. That's why Jasmine gets mad at Amaya, because she already knows that Amaya is going to speak up and say some shit too. Like one time she tried to tell us that Amaya was sick. Well, Amaya was standing right there, and Amaya was like, "No, I'm not. I am not sick." And she was like, "Yes, you were." Like, what the fuck? So, Ms. Gray, well, that is why she sits out in her car. But the real question is, why was she out in her car at 3 o'clock in the morning? What the fuck was she doing? And why do you feel so comfortable with leaving your mama that's on an oxygen tank at home by herself all the time with your kids? Chrissy, that would traumatize those kids if something that was to happen to your mama and they were the one to have to witness it while your ass is out running the streets doing whatever the fuck it is you're doing. That's crazy shit. That shit don't even make no sense to me. You out leaving your mama at home with your kid. Okay, that is another thing. So isn't there one kid that's still at home with her? Onyx is still at home with her. So where is he at? Don't tell me you leaving Onyx at home with your mama, dude. Because Onyx was not in this car yesterday when you was in here talking. So Onyx was left at home with your mama? Well, I sure would hate for something to happen to your mama and she's watching Onyx and he's the only one there with her. Boy, you can't make this shit up, dude. I swear. You don't mind her taking care of you, babysitting your kids, but you mind having to take care of her. That's a bunch of bullshit. Like, for real. That's why she said that. That's why she said that Amaya is a liar, Miss Grable. That's exactly why she said that. She said Mariah is a liar. I mean, she said, Mariah is a liar. She said Amaya is a liar. That's what she said. She said Amaya is a straight up liar. And she said this when Amaya was 3 years old. When she was 3, she was saying this shit. And I was just thinking, like, if anybody, she got us on mute or whatever she's doing, y'all. So it's on. I'm gonna try to skip it from all the parts where it was going in and out because I believe she was like in a bad area. And it kept going in and out. So sick. And she's sick again, like she always is. I just hope that she go get a full blood panel already. I'm just saying. I think you should. I think you should go get a full blood panel.
Good morning, everybody.
To make sure that everything is okay, because you always sick and not always together and all that type of stuff when we see you from time to time. And I just think that you should just go get thoroughly checked out, for real. And I ain't even trying to be funny either. I'm being dead ass serious. Because you were wasn't you living in Houston? Never mind. Shit. I'm just saying. I ain't trying to be funny. I'm being dead ass serious. You better take care of yourself. I don't know what the fuck you got going on. At people's grown ass ages, I don't advise people to be sleeping around sucking on different nuts and different slits and shit. That shit is for the birds and the bees, honey. You gonna catch something on your thing that's gonna deteriorate it right off your body. For real. I would not be doing no shit like that. I would get somewhere and stay put. For real. My private parts would be on reserve. So for somebody that deserves it. Shit, the fuck? Ain't no way in hell. You better get yourself together, girl. On some real shit. Every time you turn around, she is sick as fuck. She just staring at the thing. So this is what we was experiencing yesterday. Girl, start talking.
Guys. So
thank you.
Quickly, I'm just going to say this really fast.
Please hurry up.
Like really, really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
As usual, I'm in a situation where people are trying to target my
girl,
family.
Nisha, really, if you know, you know, honey. I ain't even trying to be funny because that shit's not funny. That shit is not funny to me. I don't find certain things funny. Certain things is not funny to me. I wasn't even trying, but I'm serious though, like on some real shit, sweetheart. I ain't been trying to be funny. I've been dead ass serious. You need to take care of yourself because you always on her coughing. and carrying on. I mean, it don't have to necessarily be anything like that. But you damn sure need to go because it's always a cough in your throat. And yeah, I don't get sick like that. I don't. Everybody's body is different or whatever the case may be. But I'm gonna pray for you because every time you bring your ass on here, girl, you got that cough, and I don't know. Yes, you need to read up on that, Miss Grable, honey, because they say them cases out there are something other than them women out there. Them women out there, whatever. I'm just saying, because every time she pops up, it's a different man. I'm just saying, take care of yourself. I don't know what the fuck you doing with your pussy or what you're not doing with it. I don't know if it's sick or if it's not sick. I ain't putting nothing up on you. I just know that your homegirls came out here that was supposed to be your homegirl. She came out here and said some fucked up ass shit, and I don't want to believe nothing because I ain't see nothing. I ain't trying to see nothing because that will be your personal business and the person that you sleep with. But all I'm saying is take care of yourself because every time you bring your ass on here, girl, you coughing. Your throat is always hurting. So there has to be an underlying condition that needs to be checked out. And you got 9 kids to live for. So I believe that you should go get yourself thoroughly checked out to make sure that everything is what it's supposed to be because you are getting up in age and you don't have so many babies or whatever the case may be. So there does not necessarily have to be anything of a sort as far as sexual. It could be something that's health condition wise, period. Because what the fuck? I would have been and got myself checked out a long fucking time ago.
Trying to target my family.
Or maybe it's just something that, I don't know. Shit, sometimes people get sick like that all the time. Some people are sickly. I don't know. Shit, I don't know. But I think too many throat problems is a problem.
I just filed a police report.
For real. I'm just going to be honest. Because you have to use that motherfucker to swallow and shit.
Harass my daughter, send her threatening messages on social media.
I'm just saying. And I'm just keeping it real. Take care of yourself and all of these different bays you might want to tread lightly.
Sharing my daughter, who's a minor.
Okay, we heard that. Let's go past that. We ain't gonna hear that again. Let's hear something different.
It's just a kid being a kid.
Okay.
And so I have come on here to say, if you guys see anybody posting videos talking about Cadence in any way, shape, or form, report those videos, report those channels until they are gone.
Why you can't do it? You have the ability, and see, that's another thing, Chrissy. You would have to inform your audience to do none of the sort because you're not supposed to. You as a mother can take a channel down if you feel like, see, that's where you done fucked up. See, that's why I told you I was coming to do this because for some reason, I just don't understand. Some people think that people give her passes. I don't give her shit. I don't give her not a bitch ass thing. That's Claudia and Chrissy to me. You don't have to inform people to do anything that you are able to do yourself. You had the power to take that channel down yesterday yourself. You didn't need nobody's help. You didn't need nobody to go over there and do nothing to that channel. You had the ability to actually take that channel down because your minor was over there. But you didn't want to go over there and strike that channel. And you should have went over there and struck that channel if that's what you was going to do. But you informing people to do such a thing is something that you're not supposed to do. That indeed goes against the community guidelines. But you as a parent protecting your child, and I'm going to say that, you as protecting your child, you supposed to handle that situation. It's up to you to see to it that you handle that situation. If somebody's doing something to your child that you know that you do not like, then you go to YouTube. You say you've been on here for 13 years. So how come you didn't take your 13-year vet ass on to YouTube and let them know that somebody has your minor child on their channel and you want it down? Instead of telling your supporters to do so. Because you already know that does indeed go against community guidelines. But I would also inform somebody too. If I see something, I'm going to say the same damn thing. I don't give a damn if it goes against or whatever, or if my shit gets shut down. If I feel like something needs to be taken down and I'm not able to get it taken down myself, I will say, if you see something like this, because I would do the same thing for you. If it was your minor child or your children, whether I like you or don't like you, if I see something that I wouldn't want done to my own damn kids, I'm for sure going to speak up and say something. You ain't got to fucking worry about it. Because a child is a child, and a child is what? Innocent. Don't have shit to do with shit. So therefore, I will do what I feel is necessary. But Chrissy ain't went over there and did nothing, just like she didn't go and file no charges. She didn't go file no charges. She didn't go over there and take that girl's channel down because that girl's channel was up all night last night. She didn't go over there and do anything. Girl, rise. We're going to pray. I'm going to pray for her. I ain't going to say we. I'm going to say I am. Because Lord knows that's not cool or whatever. But like I said, I'm going to just say that she needs to go make sure, her mother has health issues. So you never know, you can inherit what your parents have or whatever the case may be. So I'm going to just say that maybe she just have a underlying health condition that she might need to go check out, because being sick like that every year throughout the year, and you're constantly in and out of, hey, Miss Shelby, and you're constantly in and out of the hospital. I would think at that point you might need to find you a different doctor if they're not willing to assist or help you, in a way that they should. Because some of these doctors don't give a fuck about you. They just give a fuck about your money. So they'll tell you, oh, well, we don't find nothing or we don't see nothing, but that really could be an underlying condition. So yeah, I would suggest a full blood panel, maybe a chest x-ray or some shit. I don't fucking know. Shit. Because, girl, I don't know. I'm just going to leave it right there. I just found it fucked up for her so-called supposed to be bestie that was licking on her pussy to come to the internet and put that shit out there like that. That she, never mind, fuck it.
And these bitches think that they can get away with it because
they can. And y'all let them.
Just don't even care.
That's why they do it.
They just don't care. They have nothing to lose, I guess. I don't know.
They have something to lose.
I feel like it's completely inappropriate to stalk, bully, and harass a child. This is not the first time somebody has tried to do this.
The immune system isn't strong? Okay, Nisha.
And she doesn't deserve
She needs to get her immune system together then.
And I would just, like I said, if you guys see something, say something. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed, because I don't care whose kid it is. Because when I tell you I done flagged some shit pertaining to some kids, I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, yes, the hell I have. I done flagged some on the behalf of Storm's child, on NFL, on NOF, no one's favorites kids. I sure the fuck have. I done really did some shit like that. Pertaining to kids, I don't give a fuck about losing no channel. If I'm protecting a child or children, I don't care about losing no channel. That don't make me no difference. Because I would want somebody to do the same thing for me. If those, and God bless those kids in that shooting yesterday in Georgia. God bless those. Oh my God, I couldn't imagine. She's driving and she's still on. I couldn't imagine my children going to school and not returning back home because somebody came in there and, man.
I don't believe that.
My heart goes out to the teacher, the two teachers and the two children that lost their lives yesterday in Georgia at that school.
Disorder, and I feel like she has a personality or disassociation sort of disorder or something's going on with her. I feel like she might have a mind of a 10-year-old. And so
she said that she feels like Mariah has a dissociation kind of situation going on. She got some type of personality situation. She says she has the mind of a 10-year-old. And that's another thing that blew me. If you are very so concerned and worried, like you say that you were, Chrissy, there's no way in hell that I'm not going to say whose name is doing these things to my kids. It's funny how you told them to go. You didn't even tell them what channel. And that's another thing I noticed. You didn't even tell them what channel to go to. You just told them. You knew who it was, but didn't tell them. But told them that if they seen anything, girl. Somebody, what's somebody upset? What's wrong, Miss Grable? Take the black seed oil. Okay, I'm going to take me some. Who's crying and what happened? What's wrong with y'all? Are y'all okay? The fuck is going on? Did I miss something? Hey, Miss Shelby, what's wrong? Did I say? Girl, don't charge it to my head and not my heart, honey. Y'all know I've suffered from a traumatic brain injury too. Shit. Hey, how you doing, Miss Anderson? She's very delulu. Oh, girl, honey. Oh, y'all, we got a lot to talk about. Let me hurry up and get off of this old weird ass shit, though.
guys, whatever the reasoning or whatever.
Let me hear up and get off of this weird ass shit though. And then we got somewhere else that we need to pivot tomorrow. Hey, Miss Brenda. Is that Miss Brenda?
Harassing messages,
Miss Brenda.
telling her that she knows where she lives and okay, scaring the shit out of my daughter. Scaring the shit out.
Yeah, she never went over there. I think this is going too fast, so I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. In the fuck it is. It's sure the fuck is going way too fast.
All of my kids. It's not fair. You know what I'm saying? I don't even be on here like that.
She didn't tell them where to go. She just told them if they seen anything to do it. She didn't tell. She said she knew who it was, but she didn't say who it was. So that really does not sound like prep. Oh, y'all talking about that stuff that she needs to take or something? Or that somebody needs to take? Lord, forgive me. I didn't mean to say that, Christy. My bad. I didn't mean to say that. You mean to tell me that some prep death? What the fuck? Girl, let me get out my comments.
By a couple of different posts that much to where you guys just aren't.
How you doing, Miss Brenda?
I don't know what they want from a child. She's just a kid. What do you want her to do? Off herself? What would you like her to do?
No, ain't nobody trying to make your child do none of the sort, so we gonna stop that right there.
What would you like me to do? What would you like us to do? Stop living? Stop existing? So
no,
you feel better about yourself?
We don't want you to not stop doing any of those things. But we want you to stop running the streets with different men so that you can show her to how to be a real nice young lady. Yeah, they talking about prep, y'all. I'm staying out the comments because I'm talking about you saying that's what she. I'm like, I done misspoke like a motherfucker. But anyways, yeah. That's what they were talking about, prep. Lord Jesus
What
Christ.
Is the reasoning behind it? What is the point? What is the end game? I just don't get how this is some sort of entertainment. It's sick.
It's not entertainment.
The things that have been sent to her.
But you don't want to let it be. But you should have known, since you want to stress that you don't been on here for 13 years. You should have known not to say anything about you having to keep an eye on your daughter. So that was kind of like you wanted them to go over there and do what they did. Because why else would you have? You would have kept that shit to yourself, especially with you knowing how the internet is, since you made it your business to let us know that you've been on here for 13 years and you know how it go. Apparently not, because if you knew how it went, then you would have never spoke about your child and you having to keep an eye on her, knowing that people had already went over there to her social media before. This ain't the first time. So I question you as a mother as to if you really did go file those charges, because I know you didn't. And you didn't, Chrissy. Let's just be clear. You wouldn't even tell them who you were speaking about. So they would have known exactly where to go because you would have been able to tell them and you would have pointed them into the direction. But you didn't do that. So that just gives me further know that you just got on here and this is for your content. You want them to feel sorry for you because now you're acting like Jasmine. You're coming from one thing to another. I came on here and spoke about my mother's situation and I spoke slightly on my daughter. And now all of a sudden my mother's no longer a situation because that entailed you in it. But now it's about your daughter. It's like now you're pivoting towards Cadence, so it can be pivoted towards her and not you saying what you said in regards to your mama. Y'all get my drift? So now people are not talking about the fact that Chrissy came on here and said that her mama was sick and said that she had $1,000 bill. Now people are talking about Cadence and her social. You see how she switched it off of herself? She don't want y'all talking about what it is that she got going on. So she said, we're going to leave that there. We have to start with something new. A new storyline came in with Cadence when she decided to say that people were harassing her, but she didn't show you the harassment. She just let y'all know that that's what she had been experiencing. Now, I'm not going to say that she haven't because I know these motherfuckers is ignorant like that. But I'm going to say that she damn sure didn't show it either. Girl, I ain't stupid. Sorry, Chrissy. Tell the real reason why you don't post. People said Chrissy don't come for reactors and she's never had bullshit. You better go back down Chrissy's timeline. However, Chrissy knows not to say anything to straight facts and she knows exactly why. And as long as me and Chrissy knows why, that's all that matters. I have been saying this for the very 4 years that I have been on here. And Chrissy has never uttered not one word out of her mouth about straight facts unmatched. Only one time that she say my name was when somebody asked her if she knew who I was or what my channel consists of, and that I was saying that she belonged to a channel that was exposing her supposed to be homegirls, which were Olivia and Jasmine.
done till she's a kid. If this is all because a couple of bitches online hate me as a person, that's sad and sick and twisted. And I hope that your kids get what you got coming to them because of your karma. Because what the fuck? Why
4 years ago.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the police are involved because it is a situation now where people are
in the
really
dark
trying to follow
chronicles.
my family. And I really think that is such a bad idea to do because of multiple different reasons. If I catch anybody, or if I even think someone is following my...
How would you feel if your supposedly homegirl decided to make a channel? While she befriends you and gets all of your business just to make a channel to expose it. How would you feel?
Daughter again, it's going to be a problem. And I swear to God, you better hope I never see you in person. You better hope I never see you in person. Because that is a level of that just brings a level of fear that doesn't need to be had when we're not even on social media. I'm not even on social media like that. I'm going to, and honestly, even if I was on here every day, like I used to be, what the fuck? Okay. All right. So you guys,
I need to get my chargers for all of my devices.
So you guys, I can't see. And
hey Cindy, how you doing?
Making jokes. My prayers are for your kids.
My prayers go out for the kids and the kids only.
You know what? Listen, it does not matter. We're not on here to talk about moral codes.
What you say, Miss Grable?
I'm a bad mother. She's only doing what she sees me doing. Listen, babe. That's even if that's the case. Okay, I'll take that. I'll eat that. Fine. I'm a horrible person. I'm a horrible mother. Fine. That's okay. Leave her the fuck alone. Harassing her, threatening her.
That's right.
Saying you're going to kill her. Saying you know where she lives.
If all of that is true, that's a no.
To a 16-year-old.
To a 16-year-old.
There's no excuse for that. I don't care if I was the biggest whore from here to Timbuktu.
Hey,
it doesn't matter. Okay? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you think I'm the most horrible mother or person. You think I'm fucked up in the mouth. It doesn't matter what you think of me. What matters, Shay, is that there are adults threatening, harassing, bullying,
I don't agree with that.
A 16-year-old little girl.
That's right. I don't agree
with that.
That's
the point. Don't piss me off, Shay. Don't piss me the fuck off. Because if you, and I'm going to assume that you're grown, if you get on this platform and say, oh, well, this doesn't matter because this is not about a display of actions. This is about, it doesn't fucking matter what she posts. It does. I care what she posts.
Oh, okay, now clear it up. Okay.
Whatever. She has a right to have the ability to be online without being afraid for her fucking life. And I don't give a fuck, Shay.
Everybody has the right to be online without fear for their life of being exposed or doxxed or any of that weird ass shit.
That's not for discussion.
Okay. Yeah, she can't use her no more because her mother is getting too sickly. So she can't no longer be her babysitter anymore. While she over there complaining about nothing and ain't doing shit. How the hell you gonna get on her talking about a bill needing to be paid, but you ain't been on her doing no work for the bill to get paid? What kind of shit is that?
I don't have a reason to lie, babe. I'm like Beyonce.
Hey, Sinful.
I don't know why. I don't get it because I honestly don't think my life is that interesting, to be honest. On a day-to-day basis, I feel like I'm pretty fucking regular. And if I'm so low down and dirty, why do hoes on the internet care so much? Ask them that. Don't come over here trying to act like I treated myself like this. I've been saying this for years.
Here she go.
Some of these hoes out here treating me like I'm fucking Beyonce. It's not me, babe.
Well, if they treat you like Beyonce, then that's just bad. That's sad, bitch. Because I hope you don't think that Beyonce is anything for what she is Beyonce, sweetheart. Beyonce don't even want her damn life. Let's just be clear. That's why you don't see as much unless she's popping out to make some money. The last time I heard her popping out when she came out with the damn country song album. Other than that, you don't see her, you don't hear her, and she don't do no interviews, my dear, because her life is not what you think it is. It's just it's make-believe. It's a tall tale, just like the tall tales that you get on here and sell. It's no different. It's the same shit. Y'all both Virgos, ain't y'all? Mm-hmm.
Babes, it's not me. I promise.
Now, don't get me wrong. I know that all Virgos is not the same. Trust me. Just because y'all are the same sign don't mean y'all carry the same type of shit. But I guess in this case, that's a good case scenario because she's calculated. She only showed what she want to show. That's why you don't see her kids. That's why you don't see her doing none of a sort. And so are you. So I guess you can't compare yourself to Beyonce. Okay? Why not? Whoa. Okay, hold on. My phone went a whole lot of places now. Told you I got some devices going here. Okay, now here. Yeah, so yeah. not that one. Hold on, that's the wrong one. Now let's go here.
I'm so blessed that I got $180,000
But yeah,
in the mail today. All because
she
of
will
an
not
accident that I
listen
was
to you.
involved in.
Otherwise, she will
Here's
just
amount
do
of
it
money
behind your
right
back.
here.
Beyonce
It was not
has
my
been
fault.
gone
It
since
happened within the
November.
last 2 years.
Girl,
Babes, it's not
girl, I just caught this. Girl, listen, ain't nobody worried about no damn Beyonce. Like, Beyonce, who is that? The fuck? Girl, who is the
my
fuck
life
is
catch
that?
up to me. If
They
that's
kill me
what
with
you're
this
gonna say.
Beyonce's internet that she don't ever come and bless them on. She
Okay,
don't
but
have no
I'm
damn
fully-
YouTube
you
channel,
guys
no
don't
IG
understand.
channel,
I'm
nothing
fully
that y'all
aware.
can
Don't
go
get me
converse with her,
I'm
nothing.
smart
She
enough
ain't
to
even
know
down to earth like
how
that,
people
nothing.
do some of the things that they do online.
That's why Jay-Z wanted Aaliyah, not her. Anyways,
To me, and why? Well, maybe I'll never understand really why.
she got an image
but
to
that's
maintain,
fine.
so
It's me.
you know, it is what it is. That's why when you see her out in public, she be having glasses and shit on her face and
so
shit.
much. I've been through every single thing on YouTube that I can think of. Okay. So yeah, I've been through everything, you guys.
Girl, fix that audio. Girl, ain't nobody studying no damn fucking Beyonce. For real, for real. Like, she owe that much to her fans. She don't even get on here and converse with nobody. She don't talk to them or nothing. But she want them to pay them high dollar ass price and tickets and shit. I wouldn't pay shit to go see her.
I just don't.
She don't even have nothing to where y'all could even actually see her face and talk to her or nothing. Y'all can only talk to her if y'all paying her money. She private all of her social medias. I bet she did. Anytime you hear from husband, she having problems with Jay-Z and her songs, girl. Nobody got time for that heifer. The Beehive gonna come and attack me, and I don't give a shit. Y'all better understand these people are just like y'all. I don't idolize not a bitch ass thing. Sorry.
Y'all don't have to delete any comments. No, seriously, leave all of the comments. I want all of the comments left. Leave. All
and then she wanted them to leave the comments too. That was another thing. So I felt like if this was a more serious situation for Chrissy, that Chrissy would have been more like, serious about it. She was just like, leave the comments of them trolling. But then she was like, if they say anything about my kids though, get rid of that.
The only thing that you guys can remove or should remove is.
No, she's not, girl. I believe, girl. I caught what you said, and girl, I'm aware of what you're saying too, girl.
I don't know. But
that's why she's always in the days, huh, Roz?
Look,
always in the days with glasses, running,
about,
rocking back and forth and shit, girl. You on the same page, honey? I think shit. You say gone since November, girl. I say gone since what's that damn song? Fuck. When she was in that car with Jay-Z and the car blew up, girl, that was a wrap.
People who don't like me like me.
That was it then, Ross. That was over with then.
Fuck with me or expose me or whatever.
What the fuck is the name of that song she came out with? That first song.
And stop doing that. So
that's when Sasha Fierce was born.
I'm just worried about my
Beyonce is rich.
My children's safety.
She's beyond rich. She's
their
filthy.
Safety than mine because.
Well, what does that mean?
They're innocent. They're babies. They don't deserve. I mean, you guys.
I'm rich in spirit.
I have been.
She ain't. She's rich with money. She's rich with money, but not rich in spirit. I'd rather be rich in spirit than rich with money. Because money, you can go and have all the money in the world, but once you buy everything that you want, then what? Once you buy everything that you want, then what? That's just like being on the chase for a man or a woman. Once the chase is over, then what? You know what I'm saying? So it's that type of situation. Yeah, she is very well. Her pockets is very, very, very overflowing. But she is rich in the pockets, but in spirit, she's broken.
Everything on YouTube. I've had it all done to me.
I know that's right, Miss Gravel.
So in 2024, after being on this platform,
yeah, I'd rather be rich in spirit than broke in my pockets.
After having gone through,
because she has a troubled soul. I would never want to have a troubled soul and have money. I would rather be broke and not have a troubled soul than to have a troubled soul and be rich.
Than I've ever.
Because not even the money can make you happy, and it ain't. That's why they be drugged out. Shit. Once you done bought everything, shit, you start buying drugs. Shit.
Yeah, I just.
You can only go buy so many
really
cars and shit and clothes and shoes
I
and
really
jewelry
come on here
and houses and stuff like that, and then up broke.
Just say she's a minor. She's a kid. Hi.
Oh, maybe Onyx was back there.
Like she.
Okay, maybe he was in the car with her. I think she might have said something to somebody in the back seat.
People try to bring into my life. She's a kid. You know, she should be able to be a kid. She should be able.
Oh yes, I believe so. We're gonna start talking about that type of stuff. It doesn't matter what the crowd looks like. Aquarius.
She's 16. She's old enough to be able to have an Instagram per their policy.
I remember somebody coming off into my comments talking about Gabrielle Union and the Wade, Dwayne Wade and his son situation, and how Dwayne Wade's his ex-wife or baby mama, how she felt about the relationship that Gabrielle had with her son and how she felt like Gabrielle turned her son into who he is right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Because she allowed him to be free and do things that his mother didn't allow him to do. So she overstepped her boundaries. We will talk about that. That's a whole totally different situation.
Oh my God.
Most definitely.
Oh my God.
They do.
Oh my God. Okay.
As they should, honey.
Y'all
I believe it, Ross.
People will do anything.
Allegedly. We're gonna say allegedly after that. We're gonna say allegedly because those beehive people, they got problems. And I'm not taking my shit down. So it is what it is. Because I feel like if you feel like you have to take your shit down due to that type of stuff, that means that they're trying to protect something and someone. And I ain't trying to protect nothing or no one.
I'm agreeing with you, hoes. Okay. All right. Sure.
She did, Aquarius. I agree.
Never got on here and pretended to be an angel. Never got on here.
Like letting them paint his nails and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I moved a lot. I have evictions. I filed bankruptcy multiple fucking times. I've done this and done that. And nobody's getting on here trying to convince you guys that I'm a fucking angel. Okay.
You say that, but then you come and you throw shade at Jasmine and you say that you don't do this and you don't do that. But then you come on here. They would have listened. You are no different from Jasmine and Olivia. You get on here with this sob ass story after you've been taking all of these trips about your mom, and that shit is not cool. It's the same thing that you did when you went on that Texas trip, got evicted, went back home, and then you came on here with. It's like it's a never ending thing with you. It's a every year thing with you. It's a repetitive thing with you. Every year it's something like this. It never fails. The last year it was my boyfriend that could potentially be my baby daddy, or I lost the baby, and then you mentioned that too. You threw that off in there. I just had a birthday and I just had to deal with my baby's anniversary, and then I'm having to deal with my mom and my brother's not helping me, and I'm having to deal with Cadence. I have to watch her closely because she's doing this and she's doing that. So you just came on her just like Jasmine. It was like a domino effect. It was like a domino effect. It was one thing after another, and it's going to be something else here pretty soon. Because you're going to get on her talking shit. Mm-hmm. But like I said, I know you done found no charges, girl. Stop that. That's why you say you've been on her for 13 years and you keep letting people hold you like that. That's a shame. To the point to where you allow people to run you off your 13-year platform.
Okay. So why are we still having the same conversation? It is a child. She is a child. She does not deserve to be harassed.
No.
She does not deserve to be threatened.
No.
And I don't give
especially if she already the girl is already she don't know where she stay or whatever the case may be. So just imagine. I know for a fact that motherfuckers been going over there without me even going over there knowing that they done said something to that little girl. And that's sick as fuck. Like for real. That is a minor. That is a motherfucking minor, bitch.
Me?
Selective my motherfucking ass. I ain't never been on board with nobody's minor's kids was being fucked with. I ain't never been in attendance unless I was there to flag your motherfucking ass. Oh, yes. Because I am a mother first and everything else follows after. So even if I don't like you, even if I seen a bitch that I didn't like and something was happening to her child and I see it, you think I'm just going to step over that kid and not do nothing? You think that if she turns around and her kid takes off darting into the street that I'm not going to grab that child from being hit by a car? Because the fuck I am? It's too much weird shit that be going on to this app, and it's not going to stop until somebody actually put a stop to it. Fuck these scare tactics. If you say you're going to file some motherfucking charges, bitch, go file them. Don't have your daughter thinking that you protecting her, but you ain't protecting shit. Because you can't stop fucking adults doing ignorant ass shit. As you can see, unless you go file charges. Because ain't no motherfucking way in hell somebody going to be doing no shit like that to my motherfucking minor child. And I not see to it that I do something about that shit.
About me.
I don't give a fuck who it is. We talking about children here. We're not talking about grown-ass people. We're talking about kids. Shit.
It's my daughter that doesn't deserve that. Okay? Doesn't deserve that. Okay? And I just find that the selective favoritism on YouTube is so fucking crazy. I just
Girl,
I
she
love
is,
how you
Nikki.
guys are so outraged.
It's another story that's going to come pretty soon. Watch.
By my kids or by my lifestyle. But there are literally bitches on here who and nobody has this type of outrage for them. It's so funny to me. And I just
Oh, here she go with this accountability shit. Boy, I wanted to take that wig and just turn it around on her head. Because what the fuck is you talking about? You ain't even taking accountability for what you doing while you was sitting up in that car. Talking about you done filed charges. Well, if you filed charges, you should have been saying, I just left the police department for filing charges because somebody's stalking my daughter. That's what the energy that I would have been thinking about. But no. Oh, I went and filed charges, but the shit had just happened. It had just literally happened. So you were already in the car. So I would assume that you had just left from the police department, but no. People know your name already, and we know her name too. So it wouldn't have been shit for you to show no paperwork showing that you went and filed charges. And people say, well, why would she want people to see the paperwork? Why would she come on here and tell us that shit? The fuck? If she can come on here and share it, then she can come on here and show it. Why not? Why should we just have to believe what she say because she said it?
Like, after 13 plus years on YouTube, I don't give a fuck. Just leave my kids alone. You can do all the videos you want. You're going to do them anyway. You can try to find all the information you want. It's not going to stop me.
Apparently it has. That's why you can't pay no bill now. Apparently it has stopped you from doing that because you can't pay your bill.
On this platform, which is horrible out here. Let's see.
Girl, and she driving doing all of this shit. I'm like, girl, you doing too much. You need to sit down.
Risk people's lives by filming while driving. Yeah, well, people risk my life by doing all kinds of things every single day. They're risking my kids' safety, so that's more important right now than anybody else. So. At the end of the day, with all of the social media stuff, as parents in the world don't have the power to lock away their kids from the negativity of the world. Kids should be protected from it.
I would have ran to the police department too. Especially if I know my daughter is out here being wild and I'm having a hard time to control her. And then I got people that's grown that's going over there to her social media and shit, saying shit, doing shit. I sure most definitely would have. And what the kicker is that this is not the first time that she's had issues with this same individual. So you would have thought that she would have been done did this shit a long fucking time ago. She's done did this before. This is not the first time. So that's how I know Chrissy's over there with that scare tactic shit, and it's not working. That's why they keep doing it. Like I said, that's why they keep doing it. They're gonna keep doing what they know that people ain't gonna do nothing about.
Missing now.
If they know that the motherfuckers is not gonna do nothing about it.
Wait. Better. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was in a little bit of a dead zone. Internet too much. I'm praying for your family. Thank you. Please explore self-defense options. Oh, absolutely.
Like, it's crazy
she
as
needs to
hell.
find no social media where this will be frequently reviewed until she's 18 and they can't blame me anymore. Maybe they will. Yeah, they're gonna. You guys, they're always gonna blame me. I'm always gonna be the bad mom. I'm always gonna be the bad guy, and that's just really what it is. I have to make my peace with it at this point, and I think I have. And it just is what it is.
Too bad whoever you are tagging me, I don't give a shit what the fuck you talking about. So do what you gotta do. Y'all and y'all's little ass threats. I don't give a fuck about nobody leaving the channel. If you left, you needed to. So bye. Don't come back. Don't come back. Okay? Don't bring your ass back over here. It's simple and plain and simple. I don't give a fuck about losing you. Because if I could lose you as a subscriber, then that means that you don't need to be one. So don't tag me.
This one by Jada says, leave kids alone.
I'm not finna give y'all what y'all want. Every time I get on here, I mention you stupid ass bitches. I said what the fuck I said. So if I bruise your fucking ego and made you go create a page so that you could talk shit to me, I don't give a fuck. So what trap did you say that you put me in? I think I ruffled some feathers this live. And guess what? Mission accomplished. Checkmate. The fuck?
Why is she being harassed? Because people just decided they wanted to stalk her, harass her, bully her, threaten her life and everything else. Girl, I'm gonna always be locked and loaded for mine. No, period.
Go fall into the trap and get a life.
Good for you, girl, stay positive. Yeah.
Because if you think I don't have your information, I got all of your information too, sweetheart. Thank you.
Yeah.
Fuck with it if you want to. And you know I'm talking to you. And I know you still watching while you tagging. Now, play with it if you want to. We can damn sure take it there.
Miscellaneous mama says something that was really real. She said, I appreciate my social media influencers and respect their privacy. I think there's a thin line between enjoying content and demanding people tell you everything.
So, Flo, I hope that's not you behind that page, sweetheart.
I totally agree with that.
Just letting you know.
That you guys need to know. Not everything I do, every move I make is something that you guys need to know. I'm not going to share that. Even when I shared the most that I've ever shared, that still wasn't enough for people. People still wanted more.
Because I don't give a fuck.
Drug or something, and people are addicted. Like they really, and then get mad when I sound cocky. Like I'm not trying to sound cocky. It's not me. It's somebody.
It was probably all of those troll pages that was subscribed to my channel anyway. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's Chestnut Checkers over here, sweetheart, in case you didn't know.
I'm sure I can't shock you that much. There's probably not that much going on in my life. I promise you.
I play dumb. I ain't dumb.
What they do. If you continue to think that I do this over and over, why do you keep talking?
As a matter of motherfucking fact.
It's not stopping me from doing what I do. It's not deterring me from doing anything.
Let me just go ahead and handle this shit right now.
I just feel like at this point, it's very mundane.
Because I swear to you, sweetheart.
It's like, babes, I've been doing this. I've been on social media. I've been living my life. Everything that you thought that you could expose, you've already done that multiple times. I just don't know what else you guys want from me. There's nothing.
I already see how this is going. And guess what?
It's so juicy that you have to do those things. You have to like follow.
You say I set you up in a trap. Are you setting me up in a trap? No, I don't think so.
It's just so funny to me sometimes.
Not by a long shot.
Like,
that's why I got this camera off for a reason.
Like that's my bill, you guys. And no matter what people think of me as parent, I love my kids. You know, and so
straight like that.
To leave them alone. I don't want people to bother them.
And this camera will stay off because I got some things that I'm taking care of. All right, just so you are aware.
It's so hard because of me. Why are you making it?
Moving forward, my content will be what it's supposed to be. If you are not supposed to be here, then you should leave. Okay, this content over here. It's going to continue to keep rolling. And let me turn on my camera real quick too. Let me turn on this light so y'all can see me. So that I don't have no misunderstandings, because I done bruised some little egos today. I see. Right? So let me just go ahead and turn on this camera. And let me just make this PSA real fast. Okay. Let me move this real fast, real quick, out of the way. Let me move this. All right. Now here we go. Now let's go. Uh-oh. Let me say something real quick. This channel is gonna stay clean, right? And I'm not about to be going anywhere but right here where I'm at. So y'all can play these little games if y'all want to. I'm gonna let y'all play them because I always keep my eyes and ears open. I never keep them closed or shut. So I'm gonna say this in the most politest way because this channel is gonna be ran a certain way because see, I'm about to start doing sponsorships and shit over here, something that y'all can't seem to get because the shit that y'all like to do won't let or allow y'all to do so. Don't tag me. Come knock on the door if you got a problem. Okay? Moving forward, I will not entertain any type of foolish bullshit or fuckery. If you have a problem with me, I don't give a fuck. I play in the faces that like to play in mine. So if you thought you played in mine, you played your motherfucking self. Checkmate. Okay? So moving forward, I already see there's nothing but coward ass bitches on this internet. And until you decide to disrupt my real personal life, not the internet, my personal life, then I'm not going to worry about what the fuck you do on the internet. Because see, the same type of shit that you want to play, I could play those motherfucking games too. But see, I have better shit to do, right? Because this file cabinet is full, even with your shit off in it. Flow. Okay? So that we're clear and there's no misunderstandings. Y'all may not, no, it's not y'all may not. Y'all won't be seeing flow in this channel in this chat no more. Y'all can go support flow where flow is at. I think it's best. I should have did this from the gate, okay? But I'm doing this today. I think it's best for my business that I just go ahead and just cut that tie right there, and I'm gonna just cut it right there, and I'm gonna leave it right there. Don't question me because this is my shit, and I run it the way that I see fit. There may be things, and there are things that y'all don't know about that I am very aware of, and that's why I'm saying what I'm saying right now on this platform. So thank you for subscribing from the channel, from all of your many troll pages. Thank you. And if there's any more of you that would like to go, I would like for you to go ahead and hit the door. Okay? Because here's the thing. I done came on here and showed my ass for the last time the other day. And that's all that y'all gonna get from me. Moving forward, I will handle things accordingly as I see fit. Because I keep my ears and my eyes open to these streets, bitch. Yes, I do. Okay? So with that being said, moving forward with my content, I don't care who stays or who goes. I just know that this channel is going to stay in the direction that I would like for it to go. And I'm going to stand on what I stand on. And if that makes somebody feel some type of way, then that makes you feel some type of way, and I don't give a shit. Okay? So moving forward with my content, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to get on here and I'm going to do my content. And don't tag me. Do whatever you feel like you need to do. I'm ready for you. I'm ready for y'all as a collective. I have a whole lot of shit around here, right here. I'm ready. I know they do Aquarius. I already know they do. But guess what? I'm hip to it. And I've been very aware of it. Okay. So it is what it is moving forward. My channel is going to be what it needs to be. Okay. And if that makes somebody feel some type of way, I don't give a fuck. I'm done, and I'm done with this shit. Okay? It's over with. But whatever fucking games you want to play, I'm telling you, sweetheart, I believe that's why you're no longer around here anyway. But I'm not going to play into these games that y'all want to play because I already know that y'all heard my good news. And it was just so funny. It was just so funny. After what I said, I got tagged off in there in the words that were spoken. So I pay attention to what was being said to me, whether you thought I was or not. And I also have recordings and things like that as well, too. So make your next move your best one. And I'm going to let you go ahead and have it, little sis. Oh, yes, I am. I'm going to let you have it. Because, see, I let you ride for this long. But, see, this is where I put you out the car and drive off. Okay? So, on that note, I think it's very best for me to get off of this internet. Because, see, that was the last one of the bunch right there. I know it does sinful. And that's why I'm saying right now I'm about to go ahead and get off of here because I got to go pick up my kids. Uh-huh. Yes. And I got a situation that I need to take care of right now. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I think y'all got my gist as to what I felt about this whole situation. Should no grown ass women that say that they grown be on her targeting little minors and shit, especially when they have minor children themselves, especially minor children that are under 5. I'm just saying. I think I've been speaking very directly and not subliminally as to when I speak as to what I say out of my mouth, whether people want to play like they understand or not. Yeah. So just as long as you got the message, okay? But yeah, moving forward, we're going to have content over here. I have people that are looking at me, and that's why you don't see any facial piercings and shit and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. Because when I say it's about to go up, it's about to go up. So keep making pages and tagging me, okay? Thank you so much, or whatever, whatnot. If I ran off any subscribers, then that means that they were never my subscribers. So that means that they needed to go. I won't lose any sleep because that's not me losing any money. I would like to give them what my people come over here for, nothing more than that. So if you feel like you want to go back and forth, you're going to be going back and forth by yourself. Seeming that I do know for a fact that some of those troll pages that was coming here trolling me did belong to you. So it's going to be a thing that's going to be said that I'm paranoid. Oh, no, not by a long shot, baby girl. And there's other shit over here too. Moving forward, I have to be careful who I'll allow on my panels because we have some hackers on board. They trying to let me get off topic. That's okay. I already talked about the topic. The topic is grown-ass women shouldn't allow, grown-ass women shouldn't be going to go target minor children. Okay. Grown-ass women shouldn't be targeting minor children. They should find something safe to do before their children become targets. That's all I'm saying. And that's just self-explanatory, period. I mean, you shouldn't do unto people that you want undone unto you, period. So I say with the whole talk, Chrissy was basically talking about her filing charges against Mariah Grant for stalking, harassing, and bullying her daughter with her social media platform. So my take on it is that no grown woman or no grown man should be following minors that are not minors of their that are not relatives or that are not their children. That's what the fuck I said. And I stand 10 toes down on that. And nobody should allow somebody to come off into their Discord and say that they're going to make accounts to go and stalk a minor and think that that information is only vital when they feel like they're helping the situation, but they were right there entertaining the situation when the situation was going on, clearly. That's why I said that you can't say nothing about her without saying anything about yourself. And that concludes the session. I said what the fuck I said. Moving forward, you can do whatever the fuck you want to. But when I come back, it's going to be strictly content, and this camera is going to be off because I'm going to be running some shit. Enter over here at your own fucking risk, because just when you think that you're trolling under fake accounts, oh boy. Even your troll accounts can be verified. And I'm going to start verifying you motherfuckers as y'all come the fuck up off in here from now on. So with that being said, I'm about to leave and go pick up my kids. I don't give a fuck about what's being said or what's being done, but all I'm saying, bitch, if you want to play, we gonna damn sure go there. But I'm gonna take it off of this motherfucker at this point, because I think at this point, the game's over. I ain't playing no more. And I mean that shit. So on that note, I'm about to get off of here. Anybody that left that was not supposed to be here when I got on here, I had some subscribe. Let's see. I done lost some. Let's see what I done lost before, so I can know where we stand before we get off of here. So I can let you know that God always finds ways to take out the trash for people that he loves. Okay. Okay. 2857. I started at 2862. So thank you guys for still remaining subscribed to my channel. But I stand on principle around this bitch, and don't nobody check me, pump fear in my motherfucking heart, or confront me up off this motherfucking internet and think I'm finna go when they want me to go. You can't tell me when to go, bitch. You're not E40. Anyways. Hey, Keisha. I'm about to get off of here, y'all. Y'all have a blessed evening. I said what I said, okay? Yes, please catch up. It's going to stay up. It's not coming down, Summer Lyric. It's for y'all to catch the replay, because I stand on some shit around this bitch, okay? All right? I stand for something, so I'm not going to fall for anything. When I say I protect children, that's exactly what I do over here. If you got a problem with it, you can kiss my ass. Aquarius, you have a blessed day. Miss Grable, you have a blessed day. And don't take anything that I say for you to have to stop doing anything. I want y'all to support whomever y'all want to support, okay? No, and that's just that on that. All right. I respect y'all and I love y'all. And I say at this point, it's time for me to move forward. I'm trying to do something with my channel, and I am. And I feel like until somebody actually does something to me to interfere in my personal life, that I really and truly do not need to entertain anybody on this app, okay? Because I'm going to end up getting myself in trouble for nothing over some petty shit. And I'm not trying to get in trouble over no petty shit. So moving forward, since I do have something to live for and to live, to look forward to, I'm saying to y'all that I am bowing out this shit. And I said what the fuck I had to say. It's stand up. So if you just got here, you need to catch the replay, because I'm not taking it down. And I stand on all of what I said. You can support whoever you want to support. I'm not going to be mad at you. I'm not going to kick you out of my chat because of it. But I believe at this particular point, I need to do what I need to do what's best for me. And that's what's best for me. So I'm out. For real, like on some real shit. Y'all keep those bells ringing. Keep them ringing. And I'll be back tomorrow, because tomorrow's Friday.